Mm.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. Rabbana zidna ilman. Allahumma lakal hamdu kullu wa lakal shukru kullu wa biyadikal khairu kullu. Alhamdulillahi allazi hadana li hadha wa ma kunna linahtadiya lawla an hadana Allah. Alhamdulillahi allazi lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. الحمد لله الذي لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم. الحمد لله الذي لم يتخذ صاحبة ولا ولدا. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brothers and sisters. So, if anybody has any questions, we can deal. We will have a presentation today. Inshallah, Brother Taki will present in few minutes. Until then, we have 2 minutes or so. You can ask any question if you may have.
Yeah. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, for Mudari Majzoom, we learned so far only Amr, right? Now Lam and Lamma coming. Is it? Or we learned something else?
Yes, so yeah, so but you cannot call Amr Mudari Majzoom, yeah. So we make Amr from Mudari, but
Yes.
when it's
Okay.
made Amr, now we do not call it Mudari anymore. Now it's called Amr, okay. But it is, you are right that it is uh, part of making Amr from Mudari is to make it Majzoom, and we remove the harfu mudari from the beginning. Yeah, so that's how. So the second thing now, what will make now mudari majzoom is lam and lamma, which will be this part of this lesson, inshallah.
Okay.
So lam 350 times or so used in the Quran Majid. So very important, of course. Lamma is used around 160 times. So those are important, these are every lesson we learn one, two, three important things, and that's the beauty of these books, that we are learning bit by bit in a in a chewable bite. So they're like they say that, bite by bite we are learning, alhamdulillah. Of course, in the beginning, always a challenge is that, concepts get intermingled and all of that, but that comes with the practice, inshallah. So
Sure. And Mudari Mansub, we used for Lam Tawlil, Masdar Muawwal, and Len.
that's correct. Yes, mashallah. Yes, so just like this, keep always organizing, in your mind, organize your mansub, majzoom, and marfu, and all of that. Yeah, yeah. So that is a good practice. Yes, alhamdulillah.
Sometimes, with the Qasim in Quran, I read that masculine and feminine, and just want to see if what the uh, um, reason for that, or if there is any. Like, if we are talking about the feminine, particularly in Surah Nisa, like, فَإِنْ كَانَ لَهُنَّ وَلَدٌ, not kanat, فَإِنْ كَانَ لَهُنَّ وَلَدٌ. Is there a reason that where kana is used, because used kana lakum waladun for him also, and find kana lahunna walad.
So waladun though, right?
So kana is coming for the walad.
Yeah, so you have to then see what is my ismukana. And ismukana we know is always what?
Ismu kana
Is the
marfu.
opposite, yeah, opposite of inna. Yeah, so ismu kana is always marfu. So waladun is telling me that kana belongs to waladun, not lahunna. Or, so yeah. So that's why it's masculine, yes.
Okay, okay, got it. Got it.
Yeah, so you have to see then, where is my file, where is my ismu kana, or, ismu inna, and all of that. Depending on that, that will help you. Yes.
So lahunna, because of the la, and hunna is majroor then, right?
La hunna, yes, yeah, hunna is majroor because of la.
La. So that's why it cannot be ismu
Yeah,
kana. Okay.
that's correct. Yes, yeah. So we can inshallah start. I want to give maximum time to your presentation because I like your presentation very well. Alhamdulillah, it's very comprehensive. I think covers a lot. So really appreciate that. Let us start. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi azwaji ajma'in. So you can take over and let's start. It's being recorded, so people will join later on or they can listen to the recording, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم أما بعد Inshallah we'll do فعل مضارع. I think when I try to send the first part of the first line was the miss, so we don't see the ضاد, instead it says صاد here, it is
Yes.
مضارع.
Yes, I think it's part of the reason is that I printed it to OneNote. So some of the top got cut off or the sides got cut off also. So that's not a problem. We know it is mudari, yes.
Yeah. So mudarun means resemble, come from the root word wad, ra, and ain. Dara'a means he resembled. Dara'a yudari'u. So he resembles yudari'u. So it is called mudare, like it resembles, because it resembles in declination to like ism, like going to mansub, marfu mansub and majroor. It doesn't go mansub, marfu mansub and majroor. However, it decline into three form, unlike fi'l madi, which is mabni, and that does not decline. So we know that ism decline into marfu, mansub and majroor. Marfu is dhamma or dhammatain, mansub is fatha or fathatain, or majroor is kasra or kasratain.
That is correct, mashallah. The one mistake over
Right.
here is
Majid.
ism should not have a
Ism should not. It's a hamzatul wasl. Okay.
yes.
Correct
So
that.
Hamza, yeah. So
Okay.
that's a spelling mistake, not a small mistake, but yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sister, you were saying something?
No, I was wrong. Yeah, I was thinking like majzum, but we are talking about ism. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, ism cannot be majzoom. It is verb is majzoom, which is mudari.
Yeah.
Yes.
So fail, however, has different rules. We talked about fail madin. Fail madin is mabni, and it does not decline at all. When we come into fail mudari, it declines into three form. Marfu, which is not necessarily just dhamma or dhammatan. It could have different, like leaving off noon and so on. Mansub, same way, it can still be a fatha, or it can be leaving off of noon, and which we'll see down the road. And majzoom is having jazm on the last word, or leaving off noon again in some of the. So fail madare, we talk, sometime repetition happen because it is the presentation wise. So decline in three form like ism, with the exception that there is no majroor form in mudare. Instead, it is called majzoom, where the last kalima is generally takes sukun instead of kasra, as we see in the majroor case.
Yes. Just one small mistake, another typo over here is that kasra is with the ta marbuta at the end. Okay, not alif maksura, but kasra is with the ta maksura. So it is actually kasratun became kasra, right, with the ta. So just note that. That is good that you made the mistake, so that we will all be able to remember that, inshallah. Kasra is a ta marbuta at the end.
Yeah, so you will see that mistake, I guess, all over because I have
no problem. This is the way, this is the way that we will not make that mistake again, because we will know that ism should have a hamzatul wasl and kasra should have a ta marbuta at the end.
Yeah, okay.
So dammatun, fathatun, kasratun. Remember that way.
Yeah.
All of them, they have a ta marbuta at the end. Yes.
Okay, that's good. Jazakallah khairan. So, فعل مضارع, it does represent the present tense or future tense. And at time in future tense, we may have an additional word, either attached or separate, seen or sofa, and we see the attachment of it also, inshallah, as the further presentation goes on. So we know that fail is made of 3 kalima. Generally, there are some with 4, but three kalima.
Yeah, I would say 97% of the time, yes. Some verbs have 4 kalimas, but mostly 97% or so, approximately, is 3 kalimas. Yes.
3 kalima. Yeah, so most of them is.
Just quickly, I'm sorry, Brother Taki, can you just explain again the last one that you just, the one before? Yeah, the fi'l mudari, yeah, this part.
Yeah. Fi'l mudari, generally it represents present and future both. We call fi'l mudari. And in certain cases, in the future tense, we add an additional word which is attached, like a sa, seen, and a separate word sofa for near or far future to the mudari. And then when in the end of the presentation, I have the chart for the
Yeah, so
Okay.
so just to add to it, so when you want to make, so mudare can be used for present or future, but when you want to make sure that it is only means future, then
Okay,
you
the
bring
seen.
in seen and sofa.
Oh,
Then the translator knows that he's talking about future, not necessarily present. Whereas if you use mudare only, it can mean present and future both. Yes. So you seen and sofa make it specifically
for the
for
future.
future, and seen for near future, sofa usually for far
Wow.
future.
Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, so when mudari happen, then we have to look at the context, that is it future or present. However, when seen or sofa is used, we know that it is definitely for the future.
For the future, yes.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So fa kalma, first kalma is called fa kalma, second kalma is called ain kalma, and last is lam kalma, the 3 kalma. In the fail madin, fa kalima and lam kalima always take a fatha on it. And while ayn kalima, again, the kasra, Brother Qasim corrected it with the ta marbuta. So the ayn kalima can take either fatha, dhamma or kasra, either one. And that is dictionary decide, and we know that that is a fixed, whichever word take what. However, fi'l mudari also have 3 kalima, and in that fa kalima will have sukoon. I think we went a little bit, come a little bit down.
Yeah, can you go up?
Go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, here. So fa kalima will have sukoon. However, ayn kalima can have any of the haraka, the dhamma, fatha, or kasra. Lam kalima will have dhamma. I found it this third form singular, but we did not do the forms much, so we'll just leave it like it will have dhamma in the lam kalima.
Yeah. So base form, it will have a dhamma.
Dhamma.
Then from conjugation is different story, but base form will always have a dhamma in mudare on the third radical. Yes.
Yeah, base form is taken like a
Base form is number
singular,
one.
a third form,
Yes.
which is like
Yes. Singular third person. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is what the base, and then further when we conjugate, even in Madi, we change that, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So zahabu, zahaba. So, but zahabu is the base form, which so in third form singular, it will take always a dhamma. So haraka on an kalma is decided already. Again, dictionary helps to figure out that what haraka it will take. So in fa kalma, since in mudari and fa kalma always take sukoon, then it will be difficult to pronounce. And so to identify and for pronunciation process, mudare, there is a word added in front of that called alamat al-mudare or harf mudare. So
Yeah, harfu mudari is better. Yeah, alamatu mudari means that if it's mansub, marfu, or majzoom, that
okay,
is known as alamat. But
okay.
harf is basically in the beginning comes in the harfu mudari. Yes.
Is there an example for right here, or can we?
Yeah, the examples are coming. Yes.
Yeah. So harf mudari, this is there are 4 harf which is added in front of the fa kalima in mudari in different gender and singularity or plurality. So first is ya fatha. The second is ta fatha, and then hamza fatha third, and fourth is noon fatha. So we'll see that where the ya, hamza, and
Yes. So just to add over here, brother Taki put ya, fatha, 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 right? But later on, we will see in other forms like form 2, form 3, form 4, will have a dhamma on the harfu mudari. Okay.
and yudari'un, right? Yusari'una fil
Yeah,
khayr.
exactly. Yeah. So those ones you will see. So it's not, harfu mudari will still stay the same, which is ya, ta, hamza, and noon, but it will have dhamma also. Never kasra, but it will have dhamma in form 2, 3, 4, and other ones. Yeah, especially 2, 3, 4 will have a dhamma. Yeah. So we will learn that in book 3, inshallah. Yes.
Yeah,
Just to
because I
heads up.
did
Yeah,
recitation at
this
three
is just heads up. Yes. Yeah. Inshallah.
Yunfiqun and Yusari'un and all those things, inshallah. Okay. So the ya is added in all of the male third person, like huwa, huma, hum. All 3 of them, and in female only in third person of plural, like hunna. These are the 4 places where a ya is added before the fa kalima in mudari. So huwa, huma, hum, all 3 listed here, which is muzakkar ghaib or third person masculine, and muannas ghaib is hunna, the plural third person feminine. So any of those we will add a ya, either fatha or dhamma based on the form. Harf mudari ta is added to feminine ghaib in singular and dual, like huma and hiya and huma in feminine, and we add that in all form of masculine or feminine hadir, which is second person, which is antum, antuma, antun, anta, antun, anti, antuma, antunna, all 6 forms. So about 8 mudare we added at ta. However, we add in 4 ya. The harf mudare.
So 8 plus 4 is now our 12, right?
12,
so
two
two
left.
more remaining. 2 more remaining will have 1 and 1. Yeah. So
so this is very easy. Hamza is added in mutakallim wahid when you say ana, and noon is added in mutakallim jama, which is nahnu or us. So these are the 4. So ya is added in the 4 for all 3 masculine third person and feminine plural third person.
Brother Taki, sorry about that. Taki, can we go back, Brother Qasim, up there, number 1, when he was explaining? Sorry. It's number right here. Yes, up here. This is Muzakkar Ghaib, whom.
Muannas ghaib.
Yeah. So it is
Muzakkar ghaib
ya
and
is added for the third. So this is when somebody is absent, right?
Yes. So
yeah, third person.
them, or 2 of them,
Yeah.
when we say, so they are not present there. So third person. Huwa, huma, hum. and also them feminine. So they
So
are not
muannas ghaib is hunna. Then
muannas ghaib only, like
yeah.
but
But
not
then when
muannas ghaib jama.
okay,
I should
then
have
when you say
added
it is
jama.
added a ya, right? Ya
Yeah.
is added for muzakkar. So and then
So for example, brother
right,
Imran, if we take yajlisu, so you say yajlisu, yajlisani, yajlisuna,
right.
then tajlisu, tajlisani, yajlisna, right?
Yeah,
Ya
yes.
comes back, hunna. So that's where he's talking
Oh,
about.
okay. Because if there's an example here that would
Yeah, we will have more example. Yeah, it's
oh,
coming.
but
It's
at the
coming.
point would have been okay, but
Yeah,
no problem.
yes, more is coming. Yes, inshallah. Yeah.
And the ta is used for 8 of the alif, or hamza is used for 1, and noon is for the 1 only.
Yeah.
So let's see how we convert fi'l madin to fi'l mudarin. And here what happened that
So this is fail, says fail mudari. Okay, so just we know that, and failo ma did. It just cut off because of the printing. Yeah. So okay, so go ahead. Yeah.
So in the mudare we had, so I have to correct that it's not alamat mudare, that it is
Yeah, it's a harfu madari. Harfu madari. Yeah.
harf mudare. So in we add harf mudare before the fa kalma. So in fi'l madi we wrote kataba, and I color coded it like green is fa kalma and purple is ta, ain kalma, and ba is lam kalma, which is in blue. So converting to mudare, we add, and we are talking about the third person singular, which is the base form of that. So kataba means he wrote. When we want to write it, he write, or he is writing, or he will write, we add ya in that, harf mudare, ya, and make it sukun in the fa kalma. The ain kalma here, ta, takes fatha, which is decided by the dictionary, and the lam kalma, which is ba here,
Yeah. Actually, it should be kataba yaktubu. Should be
yaktubu.
dam.
Okay, so
So it should be dhamma. But yeah.
okay. So kata, so it is dhamma here, and the lam kalma has to take in the base form a dhamma. So it becomes yaktubu. One is harf mudare, 2 is fa kalma, 3 is ain kalma, and 4 is, which is in blue, is lam kalma. So and that's what I wrote down here, that number 1 is harf mudare, number 2 is sakun, fa kalma is sakun, and number 3 ain kalma has a haraka, variable haraka here. It is dhamma, and lam kalma will take dhamma, and this is all in the base form. When we conjugate it, the last lam kalma will be changed. Okay, now alamat rafa, this is correct, right? Alamat rafa, which is converting it into
That is correct. Yeah.
into converting into marfu, mansub, or majzoom. In alamat rafa, mudare can be either change in haraka or presence or absence of noon, except in 2 mabni cases where no change will happen. And inshallah, we'll see that later in the presentation when the
Yeah. So just mention over here fail madin mabniun.
mabni.
Okay, so we know that it is mabni, and then wa fail madariun could be marfu, mansub, or majzoom. Yeah, so that's correct, mashallah.
Okay, فعل ماضي مرفوع وفعل مضارع مرفوع. So I'm first chart here is just we are doing marfu, and then further we'll go and so we'll see how the construction of the marfu happen. So first column has the damir,
This is the damir.
and the second column is
Then
madin.
madin, yeah.
Third column is mudare.
Mudari.
So here Actually, in this chart, I label it right, harf mudari and alamat rafa here. So
Yes.
first column is damir, second column is fi'l madi, third column divide into, I just made it red color, which is harf mudari, and then second part of it is fa and lam kalima, and then fourth column will tell the file, and the last column said that why we call it rafa, which is alamat al-rafa in that. So for huwa, I use the word zahaba, which is the very easy example. We do it a whole lot. So huwa, he, zahaba, he went. And when we convert into mudare marfu, we added ya as a harf mudare. Then we put sakun on the fa kalima. We put fatha, which is decided already in the ain kalima, and dhamma on the lam kalima. Here, the file is mustatir, first and fourth form, and you know, some other form. The file is mustatir, but first and fourth we know that for sure in Madi. So file is mustatir here, and alamat al-rafa here is the haraka, the dhamma in the end of the last word is alamat al-rafa here. Zahaba, which is huma, become yazhabani. So here the file is added alif to the mudare, and alamat rafa is noon here. So yazhabani, zahaba, yazhabani. Zahabu is plural masculine. Again, ya is added, as we know that all three form of ghaib, and in the end I put that these are the ghaib, third person. All three form of ghaib masculine, we added ya as a harf mudare, and rest of it construction is the same. And the file in the plural or jama ghaib become wow, and noon is harfe alamat rafa. So it become zahabu, become yadhabuna. Then if you want to take the feminine muannas first, ghaib muannas jama first, which is hunna, because it takes a ya, that is zahabna. That's Brother Imran, when you as well the example, that is the zahabna.
Oh, yes, this is I got it. Yeah.
Become yadhabna. So
Yeah.
here we use the word ya as a harf mudare, and then it is mabni, so it will be alamat rafa. It will not change in rafa, marfu majzum. So this is mabni, and noon is the file here.
Yeah,
How-
so important, sorry to interrupt you. So 4 times ya is used, yeah. So 3 and then the fourth one. So ya is used four times. We saw up there, and we see now over here the proof over here. So one thing that is important to note over here, yeah. The other most important thing to note is where students make a mistake is that either they consider this noon over here, sometimes they consider it as a file, or sometimes they consider this noon as a alamat of the being marfu. So just very important to note that the noon up here, noon is alamat of being marfu, but this noon over here with the mabni one, hunna, this is actually your file, yeah. So two different kind of noons, even though they are both noon, but don't confuse these noon with this one over here, the one in the square. That's very, very important to know that. Okay, inshallah. Go ahead, brother.
Three noon is not considered as a file?
No, they are not file, yeah. So the file, if I say yazhaba with an alif, the file is alif. Wow. And then over here, again, file is alif, not the noon is not file in these ones. But when we go to yazhabna, this noon is actually your file. So that is a very common mistake. People get confused with it. When they have this slide in front of them, they are clear. They say, oh, okay, yeah, this is my file and this is. But when they are actually doing it, they sometimes just most of the time what happens is in if I say yes habuna, I say where is your file? They say noon. No, noon is not your file. Remember, your file is wow. Don't say noon over here. Noon is only alamat of being marfu.
Yeah.
Then
So what you write on the huwa form of alamatu rafam dammatu? What is the second?
Dhamma to Zahira to basically evidence Dhamma. Yeah. So if you know it's a Dhamma like this, because sometimes you have a Dhamma which is not visible. In this Zahira means visible. You can see it. You will see a visible Dhamma at the end. Yes.
Okay.
So like yazhabu become yazhaba, yazhabi, you know, so which is visible, dhamma, fatha, and kasra. So dhamma,
Yeah.
dhamma dahira is the alamat of rafa in here.
Yeah. So why do we call it Zahira? Because later on we will see Dhammatul Muqaddara. For example, if I say Waka Yaki, yeah, to save. So yeah, Yaki, we say, yeah. So it is actually Yakiyu, but you don't see the Dhamma here. Now this Dhamma is known as Dhamma Muqaddara, estimated Muqaddara. That means it's not a Zahira Dhamma, it's not visible, it's estimated. It is there. Our knowledge is telling us it's there, but you don't see it. Yeah. So more to learn about that part, inshallah, towards the end of book 2, inshallah. Yes, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so ya part we did 4 of them. Now we do the harf mudari ta. We add into the third person, we add into feminine singular or dual, hiya and huma. So zahabat, we add the harf mudari ta here. Same construction with the fa kalma will take the sukun. The ain kalma will take the fatha here, which is decided, and lam kalma take the dhamma, tazhabu. And in this file is mustatir and hidden. And again, alamatul rafa is alamatul rafa is dhamma dahira. It should be
Yes, so
dhamma or dhamma. It is dhamma, right?
Dhamma.
Dhamma. So
Yeah, with the fatha there. Dhamma. No. So just note again that if I say tazhabuna, for example, this one, tazhabuna, if I say tazhabuna and I say where is my file, what will you guys say?
Oh, wow.
Is
Wow. So you have to make sure you say wow, not noon. Okay, never say noon is my file. No. Tazhabuna, you say wow is my file. Now over here, because it's placed in a chart like this, we know it's a wow. But later on, I am telling you that you will forget. But you have to make sure you remember this part, that wow is my file. And tazhabna for antunna over here, if I ask you where is my file, now you will say noon is my file, tazhabna. Okay. So, and if I ask you that where is the alamat of being marfu, you say it is mabni. Yeah, it is mabni. Yeah. So that is very, very important to know that, inshallah. Go ahead, brother. Yes.
So it's always alif wow will come with the noon.
Noon is
Yeah,
alif and
maybe
waw are the two
alif
which come with
wow.
if the
Wow.
alamat rafa is noon. If the file is noon, then there is no
Yeah, no, some cases ya will be there too. Tazhabina, for
Sabina.
example. Yeah, so ya is there. Yeah, so this noon, these noon, we know that we will be dropping them when the mudare needs to be mansoob and majzoom. Yeah, so that's what we divided the mudare into 3 categories, and we will see that later on. Brother has it in presentation. Let's continue, inshallah.
So here become zahabat become tazhabu, where file is mustatir and alamat rafa is dhamma dahira. Huma in feminine case dual, zahabata become tazhabani. So ta is again the harf mudari. Alif is after the lam kalima is fa'il, and noon is alamat rafa here. And we did the hunna part, which become yadhabna, which is na part is the fa'il, while her alamat mudari there it is mabni. So in marfu, mansub or majzoom, it will not change. Come to the second person, which is hadir. Anta, antuma, antum, and anti, antuma, antunna. All of those six will take ta as a harf mudari. So anta and the madin is zahabta. It become tazhabu. Tazhabu, ta is a harf mudari. And here the file is mustatir again, which is anta. And dhamma, zahira, is the alamate rafa here. When we go to dual, antuma, zahabtuma in madi, tazhabani. So ta is harf mudari. Then after the lam kalma, alif is fa'il, and noon is the alamate rafa here. When we come into the hadir jama, muzakkar, antum, the madin is dhahabtum, and harf mudari ta is added. And after lam kalima, waw is added for the file. Waw is the file, and noon is again the alamate rafa. So dhahabtum become tadhabuna. Coming to the feminine part of the hadir, feminine singular, anti, dhahabti, become tadhabina. Tadhabina. Yeah, that is the where ya is the after the lam kalima, the ya is the file, and noon is the alamat rafa. Antuma, dhahabtuma in madi, become tadhabani. Again, ta is the harf mudari, and alif after the lam kalima, which is in pink, is fa'il, and noon is the alamat rafa here. So dhahabtuma become tadhabani. Then come feminine the hadir, muannas hadir jama, which is antunna, you all. In madi is called dhahabtunna, you all go. In mudari, we add ta as a harf mudari. Fa and lam kalma will be the same construction. Here, noon is a file, and it will not change in marfu, mansub or majzoom case, so it is mabni in that. So this takes care of the hadir part. Mutakallim has two, ana and nahnu. So ana is me, I. Dhahabtu, I went. When we add in the mutakallim and singular in wahid, we add hamza as a harf mudari, and here the file is mustatir for ana, and the alamat rafa is dhamma zahira adhabu. The dhamma here is alamat rafa here. Similarly, in nahnu, we add the from zahabna become nadhabu. So noon is the harf mudari, and here the lam kalima will take the dhamma, which is the dhamma zahira is the alamat rafa. However, the file is mustatir. So in 4 cases, file is 5 cases, I guess. File is mustatir. In huwa, in hiya, in anta, and then ana and nahnu. In 5 cases, the file is mustatir here. And rest of them is in the 2 cases, file is noon, which is hunna and antunna.
Yeah, so the file is mustatir in 5 in your pocket.
5 in your pocket, yes.
Yeah, 5 in your pocket, the file is mustatir. Yeah, so just remember that, inshallah. Yeah.
And rest of them, alif or waw is them, except for anti, where ya is the file.
Yeah, it's the file. Yes, that's very good. Yes. So very, very important that, all of us should have this portion over here in our mind all the time. And the best way is that I will share the presentation, inshallah, in our group also, so that you can do that. But I highly recommend that just like Brother Taki has prepared it, you prepare your own notes. You can copy, but write it down in your own handwriting. That's where it will sink in, inshallah, more. Yes, brother, go
Can we
ahead.
go
Yeah.
up, please, little bit?
Yes.
This noon, mabni noon, always come with fatha, and sometimes with shadda plus fatha, right?
Yeah,
That's
so it will always come with a noon and a fatha, yes. But sometimes later on, book 3, we will see that you add another noon with it, which is for emphasis, yeah. And this is known as noon at-tawkid. Then it will have a shadda because two noons will come together. So that is book 3 topic, inshallah. We will deal with it, inshallah, at that time. It's toward the end of book 3, inshallah.
I have a quick side question, sir. Why is the kasratan on madin? Why does it have kasratan? Do you know?
Yes, so this we will be doing it very soon. So
Okay.
madin, kadin, kafin, like this, wadin, wadi, which is a valley. All of these are known as mankus nouns, yeah. And these we will be doing very soon, inshallah, towards the end of book 2, this same book, yeah. So we will do that one, we will deal with it. So basically, I can explain, but it will,
Don't
take
have
us.
to.
Yeah,
Don't have
yeah,
to. If you're
exactly,
doing it,
inshallah.
then
It's
inshallah.
very coming, yeah, it's coming, and we will do it in a very nice way so that it will make sense to all of us, inshallah.
Okay. So in form 1, I put form 1 because a lot of things will be changed probably in other forms. So change in haraka from mudare to madi. This is just a repetition of the, so we'll go quickly. That fa kalma in madi has fatha, the ain kalma can have any haraka, and the lam kalma will have a fatha. While in mudare, the fa kalma will have sukun.
What is form 1, Yansuru, like that?
Yeah. Like in the form 1 of verb. So we will go through all the bab, inshallah, right here, right after that. And the mudare fa kalma sukun, ain kalma would have any haraka, and lam kalma will have dhamma. So based on the haraka, the convergent haraka on ain kalma, the madi and mudare we divide into different bab here. So in first there are 3, the second there are 2, and then third one is only 1. So first the group is I grouped it into 3, which is bab nasara, bab daraba, bab fataha, where in the madi the ain kalma in all 3 of them will have a fatha. However, there is a difference when we convert into the mudare. So bab nasara is fatha to dhamma, and in the book we read A to U. So nasara become yansuru. So fad, which is the ain kalma in the madi, this takes in madi you take fatha, while sad, which is ain kalma in the mudare, it took dhamma here. So that is bab nasara, or fatha to dhamma. Bab daraba, where fatha and madi, and on the ain kalma, converted to kasra in the mudare. So it is called fatha to kasra, and again kasra you have to change it kasratun. So
So important over here is the red color coded harakas. So fatha to dhamma, fatha to kasra, fatha to fatha, kasra to fatha, then kasra to kasra, and dhamma to dhamma. So these are the, and why they are named as Bab Nasara, Bab Daraba, they just chose any one verb. They chose Nasara over here because Nasara Yansuru. So Fatha to Dhamma, basically that's what it is. So they just chose Nasara. They could have chosen anything else, but now it has become uniform. Everybody says Bab Nasara. We know, okay, Nasara Yansuru, that means any verb which we say it's on Bab Nasara, we know that its Madi will have a middle radical, will have a Fatha, and Mudare will have a middle radical Dhamma. So that's that's how they have named them. Nothing too much significance about it. And if you notice, I don't go that much into this. Why? Because it's an information that dictionary has it. So don't worry about memorizing verbs, that which Bab does it belong to. If you know it, that's good. If you don't, not a big issue, inshallah.
Yeah, so Bab Nasara, we say the Ain Kalma Fatha to Dhamma. Bab Daraba, Daraba Yadribu. So Daraba from Fatha, Yadribu, it had a Kasra. And then third one in where the Madi has Fatha in the second kalma, convert to Fatha. So Fataha Yaftahu. So those are the three where the Madi has Fatha on the Ain Kalma, converted into one group Dhamma, one group Kasra, one group Fatha. Second part of, or number 4 of it, 4 and 5, where the Madi, Fi'l Madi has Kasra in the Ain Kalma. So first one is Kasra to Fatha, we call Bab Samia, Samia Yasma'u. So here Samia with the Kasra, Yasma'u with the Fatha. So in the Mudare, the Ain Kalma take the Fatha here. The next one in that where the Madi has a Kasra is Bab Hasiba, where Kasra converted into Kasra. It stays the same. So Hasiba Yahsibu. So here the both has Kasra in it. And the last part is also easy, which is where the Madi has Dhamma and it convert into Dhamma again. Karuma Yakrumu.
So
So
there
we
is
divide
no,
it into 6
yeah,
babs.
there is no kasrat to dhamma in Arabic. I
No.
No, Qasim
Yeah,
bhai.
there is no Kasra to Dhamma.
Okay.
No. That's why they do not put it, because there it does not exist. Yes.
Yeah, so we made it into 6 groups: Fatha to Dhamma, Fatha to Kasra, Fatha to Fatha, Kasra to Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra to Kasra. There is no Dhamma with the Kasra, and with the Dhamma, only Dhamma to Dhamma.
Yeah. MashaAllah.
So these are the 6 groups we made. So we know that Fi'l Madi, it's again repetition, that is Mabni. Our Fi'l Mudare has Marfu, Mansub, and Majzoom. We did that. So inshallah, we'll see how the construction goes in. And I just color coded here. So when we go, first is column is Damir. The second is Marfu form, translation, and then Mansub and Majzoom. So Huwa Yadhabu, he goes or he's going or he will go. Become in Mansub, we make it the Dhamma, we make it Fatha, Yadhaba, and in the Majzoom, we put a Sukun, Yadhab. And I put the category, we'll make it separate also. All of the green is 5 in your pocket. And all of the yellow or orange, whatever you cut, it is the noon comes and noon goes. And the red are the dangerous one, you don't change it. So
That's Mabni, yes.
that's Mabni.
MashaAllah. So this is very important. The color coding, I like it. And it should be in your mind, the color coding should be. So you should know that, okay, these hunna and antunna are Mabni. and then this is 5 in your pocket are green, and the orange ones are noon comes and noon goes. When they need to be mansoob or majzoom, we have been dropping noon. Yeah, so we have done a lot of practice with that. Yeah, so
So,
yeah.
So huwa become yazhabu, he goes, he's going, he will go. Yazhaba, yazhab. So majzoom has takes a sukoon. And huma, the dual form yazhabani, the two male going or go or will go, become noon drops here in the mansoob and majzoom both. Yazhaba, yazhaba. We call hadaf and noon. Hum yazhabuna, they three male go, they three plus male going. Noon again drop, and we put here alif of protection. We call it alif waqaya, is it?
We call it alif fariqa. That's
Alif.
the proper name, alif fariqa.
Okay. So we put alif fariqa here too for the protection. So yazhabu, yazhabu. Here, which is tadhabu, and here it is again 5 in your pocket. It's in green color, and its alamat rafa is the dhamma zahira. Will convert into tadhaba with a fatha in the mansoob, and with a sakoon tadhab in the majzoom form. Huma is tadhabani, and here again they two female go. It becomes tadhaba with the noon, omission of noon, of a noon, and tadhaba. And wherever the noon comes and goes, it is easier because we just do the same for the mansoob and majzoom. Tadhaba, tadhaba.
Yeah.
Now come hunna, which is red coded, and hunna and antunna are the only two, which is mabni. So in the hunna is yazhabna, they 3 plus female go or going or will go, become stay yazhabna in marfu and mansoob. So it is a mabni form.
Yeah.
Anta tadhabu, you male singular go. It is in green. It is 5 in your pocket. The alamat rafa is dhamma zahira. It will just take fatha or sukoon in mansoob and majzoom respectively. And so it becomes tadhabu, tadhaba, tadhab. When come dual, the alamat rafa is noon. So antuma become tadhabani. You two male going or will go. Noon will be removed here. Noon goes. So tadhaba, tadhaba. Both mansoob and majzoom will be tadhaba, tadhaba. Antum, which is you two plus male going or will go. Again, noon will be tadhabuna. Noon is alamat rafa, which will be going, removed in mansoob and majzoom form, and we'll put alif again. Qasim bhai, which one?
Fariqa.
Fariqa.
Alif fariqa, yeah.
Alif fariqa. So we add alif fariqa for protection here. So tadhabuna become tadhabu, tadhabu. Anti, which is feminine, the hadir singular is tadhabina, and noon is again the alamat rafa here. Anytime noon is alamat rafa, noon will go, so become tadhabi, tadhabi. And this ya is made because tadhabina, if you remove the noon, the last word is ya there. So tadhabi, tadhabi. Antuma, which is you two female, which is dual, become tadhabani. Tadhabani, noon is the alamat rafa. Noon will go, and it becomes tadhaba, tadhaba. Here, the alif is part of the is the file, so it will stay there. We don't need any alif faraqa here to protect. Antunna, again, it's in red code. It is mabni. Antunna becomes tadhabna. Here, na is file. It is not alamat rafa. That's why it is not alamat rafa. I put it in a purple, overwrote it. So it is file, and it will you 3 plus female go. It will stay same. It is mabni, tadhabna, tadhabna. And in the mutakallim, both are in the 5 in pocket. Ana, me, adhabu. Here again in purple, you see that the alamat rafa, which is dhamma zahira, become adhaba, adhab. And nahnu, which is nazhabu, again in purple, you see the alamat rafa, which is dhamma zahira, become nazhaba, nazhaba. So I categorize it according to the 5 in your pocket, and noon comes, noon goes, and mabni. So 5 in your pocket is huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu. So zahaba, yadhabu, yadhaba, yadhab. So you see on all of them, the red color code is the alamat rafa or nasab or jazm here. So every one of them has a dhamma as alamat rafa, and fatha as alamat nasab, and sukun as in the majzoom or alamat jazm. So huwa becomes zahaba, yadhabu. Zahaba is madi, yadhabu, yadhaba, yadhab. Hiya, zahabat is madi, tadhabu, tadhaba, tadhab. Anta is zahabta, tadhabu, tadhaba, tadhab. Ana is zahabtu, azhabu, azhaba, azhab. Nahnu is zahabna, nazhabu, nazhaba, nazhab. Now, next one is called afalul khamsa, where noon comes, noon goes. These are 7 actually, but you notice that in that 3 of them is ani, tadhabani, 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 and yazhabani, like huma in male and huma in female, as well as antuma in female. So they are considered 1. So there are only 5 categories here. So that's why it's called afalul khamsa. So it is in huma, which is zahaba, in madi, yadhabani, noon goes, yadhaba in mansub and majzoom. Hum, which is zahabu, yadhabuna, yadhabu. Huma, which zahabata is madi, tadhabani, noon goes, tadhaba. Antuma, madi is zahabtuma, tadhabani, then noon goes, tadhaba. Antum, madi is zahabtum, tadhabuna, tadhabu. Anti is zahabti, and mudari tadhabina, become tadhabi. Antuma is zahabtuma, tadhabani is mudari, noon goes, tadhaba. So in 2 of them, we use alif fariqa, which is on both of the hum and antum. In masculine, where the waw is the file, we have to use alif fariqa for protection. Rest of them will take the same ending as it is. 2 of them are mabni, which is hunna and antunna. Easy way for me to remember: when there are a lot of female, don't change anything. Hunna is 3 plus female and 3 plus female in Hazir and Ghaib. You don't change anything. Hunna and antunna. So it will be Mahazi is Zahabna, Yazhabna. In all 3 forms: Marfu, Mansub, and Majzoom. Antunna is you 3 plus female. Zahabtunna in Madi, and Tazhabna. We don't change anything. So coming to the harf istiqbal, I just added a little bit here. So mudare is for present and future, as we know. So if it is only mudare, we have to look at the sentence, that what is the context of the sentence, and decide it is future or present. However, if we add this harf istiqbal, which is addition of a sin to the harf mudare, or addition of a separate word sawfa before the mudare, make it specifically for the future. And these are called harf istiqbal. So sin is added to harf mudari to make it for near future. However, sawfa is added for far future, like azhabu become sa'azhabu if you are coming right now, or if it is going to be next year or so, sawfa azhabu, I will come some other time. So I made that here, the chart, and I just changed the word here from the fail is alama, ya'lamu, you know. So huwa, first again is damir, the second is, now I omitted the madi part to make it not very complicated. So ya'lamu become sayalamu in the near future, he will know, so I arrowed it in the translation, and sawfa ya'lamu. Huma become ya'laman.
Sorry, Brother Taki, Sofa Yalamu, then what would be the exact translation for that in the
Like you will know. You will know, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used in I think Surah Takasur, Sawfa ta'lamun, right? That you will know on the day of judgment. So it's a far future.
Okay.
And sayalamun.
Yeah, so Brother Imran, the translation will still be you will
Same,
know.
yeah, but the
But
context
in
change.
your mind, yeah, but in your mind, you know that if a scene is used, it's near future, you will soon know. And if it's so far, then you know that it's a far future. Yeah, so you will soon know, or you will know later on, you can say. Yeah, but not all the time the translators will do that. You are supposed to know that, inshallah.
So ya'lamani, sayalamani, sawfa ya'lamani. Ya'lamuna becomes sayalamuna and sawfa ya'lamuna. Ta'lamu, sata'lamu, sawfa ta'lamu. Ta'lamani, which is from huma, two female. Sata'lumani, sawfa ta'laman. Is it lumani or lamani? Lamani, right?
Laman, yeah.
Lamani. Okay, so that need to be corrected.
Yeah. So
Sata'laman.
yeah, so this is easy part, you just add scene and so far with
Yeah.
it. Let's
So
look
we
at
can-
the examples from the Quran Majid. It's important, yeah.
So
Go
let's
ahead.
go to the example of the, and I just chose one word and collected the, which is alima ya'lamu. Wallah. Now I put alima ya'lamu, and I think I first one when I was using making that it as I put alama. It is not right.
Yeah, it should be Alima. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alima Ya'lam. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
So that's it. So alima ya'lamu. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Baqarah, A'udhu billahi minash shaitani bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. So ayah number 216. Wallahu ya'lamu wa antum la ta'lamun. There are two mudari here. And Allah knows and you all don't know. So I highlighted in green that ya'lamu is mudari marfu with file in there. And then alamat
So what kind of Allah is this then?
Wallahu
No,
ya'lamu.
this La Ta'lamun. So what
La-
kind of Allah would this be? La Nahiya or
La-
Nafiya?
La Nafia.
Nafiya. If it was La Nahiya, Noon would have been dropped.
dropped, right?
Then yeah, then that would have been like a basically prohibition. You don't know, that you should not know. No, La Ta'lamun, you are not knowing. Yeah, so that's
It's
yeah.
Nafiya, right?
It is Nafiya, yes, not Nahiya. That's correct.
Yeah, Nafiya. So that is Surah Baqarah, and again Surah Baqarah, ayah number 220. Wallahu ya'lamu, wallahu ya'lamu al-mufsida min al-muslih. So again, mudari marfu plus file, ya'lamu, Allah knows who is corrector and who is amender. So mufsida is mafulun bihi, and ya'lamu is our mudari here. Surah Baqarah, ayah number 259. Ba'da billah, qala a'lamu anna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. And he said, I know that Allah has power over everything. A'lamu, I know, is the first form. Again, Dhamma is alamat rafa here. and with the file mustatir. Next example is for the from Surah Al-Imran. Inna Allah bima ya'maluna muhit. Indeed, Allah is fully knowing of what they do. Ya'lamun, ya'lamuna, and here the mudare marfu, wow is our file, noon is
It's actually ya'maluna, not ya'lamuna, ya'maluna.
ya'malu.
Amila ya'lamu.
I
To do, amila ya'malu, to do something, yeah. So this is amal, from amal, not to know, but to do something, to perform something.
That is so ya'malun, and noon is alamate rafa here. Second is Surah Takasur. Here I put the future, and kalla sawfa ta'lamun, and sawfa is used here, and because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says on Day of Judgment, so it is far future. So no, indeed you will come to know, and it is the far future. Ta'lamun is the mudare here, with waw as a file and noon as a I think I've mistakenly put file as noon here. Noon is the alamat rafa.
Yeah, exactly. That's very important, that file is wow, not the noon.
Yeah. And this is the alamat rafa. So kalla sawfa ta'lamun, talking about the far future here. No, indeed you will come to know. Again, the harf mudare with the seen example comes in Surah Naba. Kalla saya'lamun, no, they will know soon. So because of the near future, sa is harf istiqbal here. Ya'lamuna is our mudare here. Then mansoob and majzoom, I put a couple of example of those. وَلِيَعْلَمَ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, and so that Allah may reveal that who is a true believer, to the true believer. Here لِيَعْلَمَ, lam ta'lil is here, so the madare is mansoob with the fatha in there. So ya'lamu is a base form marfu, and the dhamma is dhahira is the alamat rafa, which is converted into fatha in mansoob form here. We were talking about this next, which is Al Imran ayah number 141. And Qasim Bhai said that we learn about lamma today, but I kind of took it from lam here. وَلَمَّا يَعْلَمِ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا مِنْكُمْ, and translation, and without Allah proving which of you truly struggled. With the lam, it make the fail majzoom, fail mudare majzoom, and lamma does the same thing. So ya'lam is a majzoom form with the sukoon, but kasra is coming for the pronunciation, because there is a hamzatul wasl next. So ya'lamillah when we join it. Walamma ya'lamillahu alladhi, otherwise it is a majzoom form. Surah Tawbah, ayah number 78. Noon comes and goes. We see alam, with the lam we make it majzoom. Alam ya'lamu anna Allah ya'lamu sirrahum. Do they not know that Allah fully knows their secret thoughts? So with the lam, we make the fail mudare majzoom. So ya'lamu with the noon goes, and alif farqa is right here, and then come anna Allah ya'lamu, which is mudare marfu with the dhamma as alamat rafa. So that is
Yeah. So in this one, do we need to make it did they not know? Lam make it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So different translations will translate it differently. Yeah, but it is past tense. Yeah. Did they not know? Yeah.
yeah. So that is the concise form of mudari.
MashaAllah, yeah. MashaAllah, very good. Alhamdulillah. May Allah Ta'ala increase all of us in knowledge. May Allah Ta'ala make all of you future teachers, inshallah. From your presentation, I can see a teacher, inshallah. So, Alhamdulillah for that. And, you know, we need to learn and then teach, inshallah. So, Jazakallah khairan. Very, you know, very nice presentation. The color coding and all of that, we can see that you put in a lot of effort. May Allah Ta'ala put barakah in your time, and may Allah Ta'ala give you
Brother, can you explain short in a brief about the Mudari Majzum Alam Ya'lamu? That one's
yes. So it was Yalamuna, right?
yeah.
So because of lam, which we will learn today, lam makes fail mudari majzoom. So noon got dropped. Yeah, this is how noon comes and noon goes. So the one group which noon goes, in order to show that this is majzoom, noon has to go, which it did go.
Okay, then Alam will come, then Noon will go, right?
Yes, yeah. Not when lam will come, noon will go. No, when lam will come, mudare will be majzoom. And that majzoom part, it depends on if it's 5 in your pocket, it will have a jazm. If it's noon comes and noon goes, the noon will go. If it is mabni, the noon will stay because it is mabni. Yeah? So not all the time. That's what we divided the mudare into 3 different categories, right? So that's where, yeah. But in this case, yes, noon went away because of lam.
So
And Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Rahmatullah.
The translation is correct there. I don't think that it needs correction. It is
I know
actually
sister is saying that did they not know? So you can put did or do, both of cases. No is past tense anyway, right? So
okay, sure.
Yeah.
did they not know or do they not know? Both of them are past tense, yeah. So it's supposed to be past tense, yeah.
And brother, the example kalla sawfa ta'lamuna and kalla sayalamuna. So kalla over there is negating that future tense. So is it a la nafiya or is it kalla something else?
No, kalla is something else. We will learn that later on, yeah. Book 3, inshallah. But yeah, kalla is by itself a word, yeah. Yeah, inshallah, we will learn that later on. So to wrap up, Jazakallah khairan, Brother
Kalla
Taqi.
means not at all, right? Kalla means no.
Kalla means nay,
not
yeah.
at all.
In English, yeah, not at all, or in English they say nay.
Okay.
Yeah, or no or nay, yeah.
So, Brother Qasim, in the Surah Takasur, right? This in some translation it says, "Soon you will come to know." So this is incorrect, right? Because this is far.
Yeah, so far and so, you know, so
We
it
take the life as very quick, then it will be soon.
exactly. Plus, you know, with reference to whose time frame. With our time frame, it could be 3 centuries, yeah. And now we call it soon or no. But for Allah Ta'ala, 3 centuries is soon. So that will depend, you know. So translations, remember that translation is up to the translator, how they
Again, then the question will arise: what is the hikmah behind using sofa, not
exactly, yeah. So the scholars will have debated it, that, you know, why seen is used or sofa is used. Yeah. So for us at this stage, all we have to know is that seen is usually for near future and sofa is for farther future. That's all. Yeah. So how far is soon and how far is you know, far, that is left open for us to ponder and think about. Yes.
Yeah, I think Mustafa Khattab put like soon, and if you look at Sahih, they did not put that because they're more Sahih is more closer to the literal translation.
Yeah, so that's where, many times when you are not sure, then look at different translations than just the way you did it. And just once again, I keep mentioning this, that translation, don't worry about, because translation is up to the translator. Translation is not word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is the how that translator understood that ayah, he's translating it and according to his understanding of, the ayah. Then, different translators will different translate. And our goal is to get rid of the part of the translation and understand directly. That's our goal, inshallah. Wayak. Okay, so that is good, mashallah. Let's go to our. So there was no homework this week, and I don't think we will have a homework this week either. So we will continue with our and just to know that next week no class because it will be Eid in some countries. So Saturday, the following Saturday, which is coming Saturday, inshallah, we will not have a class and no homework either. Yeah, so we are starting now lesson number, I believe 22 or 21, is it? Let me just check, which is
21, brother.
21. Okay, Jazakallah khair. So lesson number 21. Let's look at the key. What are we learning in this? So again, very important concept, which is lam. Yeah, and lam, as we learned the last time, it has a name. It's a harf, first of all. Sorry, you went too much up.
Brother, you told us the name Harfi Nafin, Jazbin, Qalbin.
Yeah, so mashallah, yeah. So first thing we need to know, first thing we need to do is just like sister did, that you have to say this. So you have to, she memorized it in one go. Yes, we can all do that. So as soon as I say lan, then you say the name of it. That is a harfu nafiin.
ونصب واستقبال.
ونصب واستقبال. Yeah, so and as soon as we say lam, you have to say harfu nafiin wa jazmin wa qalbin. Yeah, so those are the names that we have to make an effort to write it and to know it. Yeah, so I will write for lam. You say harfu nafiin wa jazmin wa qalbin. Yeah, so the sequence doesn't matter. Somebody can say harfu jazmin wa nafin wa qalbin or harfu qalbin wa jazmin. It doesn't matter. As long as you know that the lam does three things to mudare. Yeah, so it is used with mudare. So do not forget this part. So lam will not come with past tense. It will turn the present tense, the meaning to past, but it will always, it is used with mudare. Okay. So harfu nafiin wa jazmin wa qalbin, it brings about two changes. It turns the mudare into madi in the meaning and changes the mudare from marfu to majzoom. And the third thing it does is negation. Yeah, it will negate that sentence. Yeah, whatever we are saying. So let's look at examples. So yazhabu, he goes.
What is the meaning of qalbin here?
Qalbin means to turn over. Qalb is something to turn. Inqilab is also, you turn over.
Okay.
Yeah. So qalb means to turn over. That's why heart is called qalb also, because it can turn over, it can flip over any time. That's why we say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Ya muqallib al-qulub, thabbit qalbi ala ta'atik. O turner of the hearts, turn my heart towards your towards your obedience. Yeah, so that's there are two du'as which are known, authentic, that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to say abundantly. So his Sahaba, which male Sahaba, they said he used to say abundantly, Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. So outside in his friends, he would say this dua abundantly. They hear him like all the time, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But his wife, he said that he used to say this dua at home, which is Ya muqallibal qulub thabbit qalbi ala dinik. So, make a habit that, this should be our frequent dua also. May Allah Ta'ala help us to memorize it and say it all the time. Ya muqallibal qulub thabbit qalbi ala ta'atik. Okay, so yazhabu, he goes. Lam yazhab, he did not go. He did not go. Notice what did lam do? Three things. It negated the sentence, not came in, and it turned the mudare to majzoom. So you have a jazm, and the third thing it did is that the meaning of mudare now got turned into past tense, that he did not go. Yeah, so that's the three things that it will do. The dhamma of the third radical is omitted in the four forms. So it is basically dhamma gets changed to a sukoon because of lam. So what does lam do? Lam makes fi'l mudare majzoom. Yeah, so that's one thing. Now that was part A. Part B, noon comes and noon goes. So is it on my side? I hear. If you can please mute yourself. Yeah. So lam tazhabi, because it was tazhabina. This is the group that noon comes and noon goes, just like Brother Taki explained so much. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. So now in these groups, how will it be majzoom? Noon will be dropped. Noon will be dropped because noon has to go. Yeah. And then the third is the mabni group. In the mabni group, nothing will happen. Yazhabna, lam yazhabna. We see lam yazhabna. Can we drop the noon? We cannot drop the noon. Why? Because noon is my file. I cannot drop the file. How can you have a fail without a file? So you cannot drop the noon. So now what is happening? We will say that because of this lam, yazhabna is majzoom. It is, we do not see the jazm of it because it is from the mabni group. Yeah, so that we have to the same thing that we have been doing. Here are some examples of lam. Lam afham, it was fahima yafhamu. Afhamu became afham. Why? Because of lam. Yeah, lamma afham hazad darsa, I did not, there is a typo over here, it should be not. I did not understand this lesson. Yeah, lam afham hazad darsa. Ahduru talubu ahadarat tullabul jududu, did the new students attend, or did they are they present? Yeah, hadara yahduru is to be present. So lam yahduru, no, this first one is no, just no, jawab, harfu jawab. And then lam yahduru, it was yahduruna. Now noon got dropped and you brought in an alif, which is known as alif fariqa, right? Alif fariqa came in just to protect there. So lam yahduru, they did not attend. Yeah, they did not attend, or they did not present. But we do not say like this in English, right? They did not present. No, they did not attend or they did not come.
So
Brother Qasim, just to reiterate here, because we have done different kind of negations, right? So there's la, ma, and now there's lam, right? So now we are like combining them also, and like, so what is the difference between this and lam?
So you tell me, ma is used with what?
Ma is, so la is past tense, right?
Ma is used with?
Ma is used with past.
Ma is
tense.
past tense, la is
Yeah.
present, and lam
Present tense. Lam is present also. Yeah.
Lan is
So
for future.
yeah. So lam is used with present, but it will, so there is a difference between la and lam. La is used with mudare also, and lam is used with mudare also, yeah. But la does
Yes.
not change it to past, but lam will change it to past tense. Okay.
So ahadara is the four-letter word.
No, is a harfu is istifham.
Okay.
Is a question, right? So yeah, hal, it could have been hal or so you can put hal slash ha. Yeah, that is a particle of questioning. Yes. So now brother Afroz brought a good point, that I can say hadara ma hadara, he did not come, yeah. Or I can say lam yahdur, because the lam changed the mudare meaning to past. He did not come. So what is the difference between ma hadara and lam yahdur, right? Both of them mean the same thing, yeah. So usually, yes, they both mean the same thing, but with lam has an emphasis. He did not come at all. So that's why, so it has more emphasis, has more emphasis. Yeah. So the lam is stronger in that sense. He did not come at all. We can say. Yeah. Some translations will not say. So that's where, we say lam yalid walam yulad. Usne jana hi nahi. Yeah. Where is that coming from? Because of lam. Yeah. So we say that he was not begotten, neither he gave birth to anyone. Yeah. Lam yalid walam yulad. So this lam is stronger than ma. Ma plus madi means negation of past tense. Lam plus yahdur also means the same thing, but is stronger, more stronger than saying. So sometimes in Urdu we bring in he. Yeah, he, like this, not here but he. Khaya hi nahi. Yeah, so that kind of he, that means basically a stronger negation.
Brother, for revision's sake, what happens when we use ma with mudare again?
So ma with mudare means that I am not doing that fail right now at the moment. Yes, at the moment. So ma akulu, I am not eating now, basically.
Okay.
La akulu, I don't eat. Yeah. So that's the difference. Yes. So let's continue. At-talibatu lam yazhabna ila Makkah ti. Now this is telling us that because of lam, we cannot drop the noon, because now this is mabni group. The female student did not go to the library. If nazhab, azhab, tazhab, yazhab are followed by hamzatul wasl, the last letter takes a kasra to avoid iltiqa'u sakinain. Yeah, so just to avoid the to be able to pronounce alam taktub ar-risalata. Now we cannot pronounce it because we need to connect this over here, so we give it a temporary kasra just for pronunciation purposes, or to remove the iltiqa sakin and meeting of the two sukoons, because this has a sukoon over here, and this first ra has a sukoon over here. There are two ra's, right? Shadda means one ra has a sukoon, one ra has a kasra. So that's where you give it, this kasra is given for temporary purposes so that we can be able to pronounce. Yeah. So lam tahfiz, lam tahfaz. Then when we connect it together, we say lam tahfazit talibatu al-Qur'an. No. Yeah.
So
So
in
the female.
Uthmanic script, is it writing like this with a sukoon and kasra will be there for us to understand, or
No, it will be written, no sukoon will be written there.
Oh.
Yeah, so you will just know that this is sukoon is there, it's just kasra is here. So it says, okay, we will take a look at the examples with the lamma also. Yeah. So the second point what we are learning, so we got the lam part, okay, we are harfu nafiin wa jazmin wa qalbin. Yeah, so that is as soon as I say lam, you say harfu jazmin wa nafiin wa qalbin, whichever sequence, but these are the three things that you should be able to say, just like we did with lan. This is should be lam. There is no easy way except to keep on saying this. Whenever you see lam somewhere, say the three things that are for nafiin, wa jazmin, wa qalbin. That's it. Yeah. Okay, next we have lamma. So lamma is same as lam. It is also a negative particle and is used with the mudare. So same thing. It acts exactly like lam. It means not yet. So if I say lam ashrab bil kahwata, I did not drink coffee. But if I say lamma ashrab bil kahwata, I have not had my coffee yet, or I did not drink coffee yet. So difference between lam and lamma, yet part. With lamma, you just add, still the translation is in the past tense, but you just put in yet with it, that not yet. So what does it mean? That with lamma, what is the difference between lamma and lam? Yet means that there is a possibility, there is a tawakka, that's what they call it, tawakko, that there is a possibility that you may do it. I may drink coffee, but I have not had my coffee yet. I may drink it, I may not drink it. That is the, yeah. So
Sir,
that's it.
sorry to interrupt you. Lama, I got it, but I'm getting confused with lama. Another word is lama. What is that?
Lama?
Yeah, that is a
Yeah, or
different meaning.
lima. Lima.
Now there are
It is
three now. There's lama.
it is lama is not there, lima is there.
Oh, lima.
Li,
Okay, I'm saying
yeah.
it wrong.
Yeah. So li is harf jar and ma is a majroor. So this ma could be out of the 10 any ma, right? So we know 10 mas. But this lamma is not lam plus ma. No, it's not. It's one harf. It's a one word lamma. Okay, it will come together with the shadda on the meme. Yeah.
Got it now.
Go ahead
Yeah,
and tell us the
like we
10
say, I
meanings.
didn't had a breakfast yet, so
No problem. Yeah, we are gonna Hannah have a break inshallah in 5 minutes.
inshallah.
Inshallah. So yes, brother Imran, you were saying something?
No, I was asking Imad to give us the 10 mas.
Yes, who can give us the 10 mas there? Anybody memorize that couplet?
Lama, not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah. Lamma, yeah, not yet. So it was that satafhamu shart al-wasli fa'ajab li nukriha binafin wa kafin zidat tazim al-masdari. Those were the 10 mas, yeah. So you just have to memorize just like I did. You have to memorize that. So those are our 10 mas, yeah. ستفهم شرط الوصل فعاجب لنكرها بنف وكف زيد التعظيم المصدري.
Whether is it possible for you to write them down right now?
I did wrote down last time.
Imran
the
will
time
send
before.
you.
No, I wrote down and you're supposed to take a screenshot. Sister, start memorizing, ستفهم شرط الوصل فعاجب لنكرها بنف وكف زيد التعظيم المصدري. And once you memorize, it will become like easy, That's
Can
the purpose.
someone share it, reshare it in the group, because I am also not aware, sir.
Okay, so I can write it one more time, no problem. It may be even be here still. I can see.
Yeah,
if
let's
I can.
take a look at it.
So in here or no, I don't know. Somewhere it's written, but I can write it. But satafhamu shar Wasli. Even I did not put the haraka, and somebody asked me to put the haraka at that time. I remember that. Satafhamu shartal wasli fa'ajab fa जब ली नुकरी हा बिनफिन बिनफिन व बिनफिन वकफिन जीदत ताज़ीम मल masdari. Now remember, this couplet doesn't mean anything. Yeah, so satafhamu means ma istifhamiyah, number one. Shart al wasli, number two. Ma shartiya. Wasli, ma al mausula. Fa'ajab, ma ta'jubiya. Linukriha, ma nakira ibhamiya. So that is number five. Binafin, number six. Wakafin, number seven. Zidat, ma zaida. Number eight. Tazim, ma tazimiya. Masdari, ma al masdariya. Yeah. So these are the 10 mas. These are all the 10 mas. Yeah. So which ones we have done? We did 6 of them last time. I think we counted. So ma istifhamiya, we have done it. So ma haza. Shart, we have not done it yet. Ma masula, we have done it. Ma tajubiya, we have done it. We say ma subhanaka rabbana ma azamak. You know, how great are you? So this is tajubiya. Linukriha ma nakira, we have not done it yet. Binafin ma nafiya, we have done it. Ma zahabtu, I did not go. Wakafin ma kafa, we did it. Innama ma kafa. So that is, we have done it also. Ma zaida, we have not done it. Ma tazimiya, we have done it also, which is al-qariyatu mal-qariya. So al-qariya one mal-qariya. Al-qariya, what is qariya? That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not asking a question. That question is asked to show the greatness of something. Yeah. So that is ma tazimiya. Yeah. And then ma masdariya, we have not done it yet. So we have done 6 of them. 6 of them we have done it out of 10, which is not bad. You know, 60% mas we have done it. Alhamdulillah.
I wish we
So
could
you,
just write them like the number one you just said, or somebody. Maybe
what do you mean?
we'll do it together. No, I say you already said all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but to be written right where you wrote them. So, for example, number one is ma of istifhamiyah, right?
Yeah, satafhamu. So istifhamiyah, that's where the satafhamu comes. Yeah, so tafhamu. Shart al-wasi ma shartiya. Ma mausula. Wasl is mausula. Fa'ajab ma tajubiya. So one way is to write them in the names, all of them. You know, it's hard to memorize. So that's why I was explaining that this is a couplet which is written by someone unknown in Imam Malik's book, which is Alfiya, and the Hashia on the side, somebody wrote down this. So this could be like, because Imam Malik was 400 years after the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So this is like 1,000 year back, you know, and in between somebody wrote it on his book, that in order to memorize his 10 mas. Yeah, and that sentence is so good that it is now a lot of scholars mention this sentence whenever they are talking about different kind of mas, because it's difficult to remember all the mas, right? So I think we have.
So number
Then I
5
think
is nakira, ma of nakira, right? Number 5.
ma of linukriya. Number 5 is ma nakira ibhamiya is known as. So we will learn this more in I think somewhere. Yeah. So it is. So I can give you an example of this one is masalam ma bauda. It's only used once in the Quran Majid, ma nakira, that comes in Surah Baqarah, right? Some mosquito, right? So this is like nakira, meaning unknown, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that Allah ta'ala does not shy away from giving off an example of some mosquito. We don't know that mosquito, you know, who was he or what, but some mosquito. Yeah. So that is a ma nakira ibhamiya, ma baudatan. Yeah. Some bauda, some mosquito, could be anyone, right? So that is what is known as nakira Ibhamia, that there is a ibham in it. We don't know that mosquito, particular mosquito. It's just some mosquito. Yeah.
So which one of these is Ma Zarfia?
Yeah, so that is a good question, because that is not in here. That I had this question also. So in my notes, I have written
11th,
down that Zarfia is the 11th, which is not part of this couplet. Yes, this is number 11. That is correct. Yeah.
So, brother, can you just say about the ninth ma?
Tazimia. Tazimia, yeah. So we say al-qariya to mal-qariya. So al-qariya, translation you can see, yeah. The reckoning one, or whatever the translation, different translators do different translation. And then al-qariya, the reckoning one, mal-qariya, what makes you know, or what do you know about al-qariya, right? Now this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking a question? No, it is asking a question to show that what do you know about this qariya? It's a great thing. Yeah. Al-haqatu mal-haqa. That is not a question. It is showing that al-haqa, the one which is evident, is going to happen. No doubt is going to happen. And what makes you know, or what do you know about this al-haqa? Yeah. So that's not a question. That is a tazimiya ma, showing the greatness of something.
So it's like a rhetoric question.
But what is tazimia word meaning? Is it greatness?
Tazim, yeah, is tazimiya means
azim,
greatness.
okay,
Yeah, tazimiya, yeah, it's the same thing. Tazim of something, azmat of something, so.
Brother,
Like
what is the difference between tazimia and tajubia? How are we differentiating?
Yeah, so tajubia is amazing. Yeah, tazimia is greatness. Yeah, so if I say ma azamak, that all the time I say that we should say subhan, yeah, how great are you? Then that is you are basically, or in Kotil al insanu ma akfara, that how death to be then mankind, how ungrateful he is. Now that is how ungrateful he is a tajub. It's more of a tajub, not greatness. Yeah, so that is known as a ma tajubiya.
Okay. Jazakallah.
Yeah, and these six we have done, six of them we have done it. We have not done yeah, so we have done six of them.
So Zarfia,
The
you
ones
said
with
we
the
didn't.
tick marks, yeah.
Zarfia,
we didn't do Zarfia either, yes. But that's 11 month, yeah. So just keep that in mind. It's good that brother asked. That is, it's not mentioned in the part of this couplet. But there are no more, inshallah. So far, so good. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so we go back. Let's take a break. I asked brother, I told brother Imad we will take a break, and we got distracted. So let's be back in 10 minutes, inshallah. Back in 10 minutes, yeah. So we are officially on break. If somebody has a question, I will keep the recording on. Otherwise, I will turn it off, inshallah.
No,
or
I think
pause
keep
it
the
for now.
recording on, Brother Qasim. Then let's say one day you forget to put it back on. So there's no.
Inshallah, yeah,
penalty.
inshallah. But I don't like the empty recording, so.
No, there's always some question or something.
Okay, inshallah.
So no, this presentation was very nice, Brother Taki. It just helped me, especially with sort of a revision.
Yes, it is important to keep revising, and some concepts, if you forget, not a big deal. But some concept, for example, Madi, Jumla Ismiya, Jumla Felia, Mudare, Felo Amr, you cannot afford to forget them. You have to know them, So there are things that you can, if you forget, you can always revise, no problem. But some of the concepts are so basic that you cannot forget them, yeah. So.
And especially that chart, remember, Brother Qasim, you said that I tried to write that chart, for all the Madi, Marfu and all those forms, right? There's That's the one that I try to practice
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. Always keep on, make sure that you revise.
The
That's
only
why I
problem is
say,
that, when you keep revising it that way, you get stuck with that because every time I'm doing the same example, Zahaba, like
yes.
the Meyer, right? The Meyer table with the Munfasil, Muttasil. Munfasil has marfu mansub, but I guess I should be changing that, the verb, right? Like instead of Zahaba, I should use another one to make the chart for.
That will be a good practice, yeah. So change the verb so that you can practice, that, okay, I did this verb and now change it to another verb. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just shared with all of us the brother Taki's presentation also,
Yeah.
so that you can benefit from it.
This presentation said six bab, right? So those are the one we are going to learn in book 3, right? So first 6
No,
are
no.
those, right?
No, these 6 we have done them already.
Okay.
So Dhamma, so this is basically we have done them.
Yeah.
No, those are 6 babs for the 3-letter verbs. Then when
Okay.
we say extra babs, which is from forms, which is from form 2, so this is you can say these are all 6 one part of form 1, and then you have
All
form
these are
2 to
form
form
1.
10.
Okay.
Yeah, these are form 1. Form 1 is divided into 6 forms, which is Bab Nasara, Bab Samia, and all of that. Yeah. But then you have form 2 to form 10, inshallah. That we will do in book 3, inshallah. And that's not very difficult, by the way. It's, it's very easy. It's just that you have to do it in a sequence that, if you are building up yourself, you will be easily, no problem with that, inshallah. Most students enjoy that part, inshallah. The most difficult part of all these 3 books is going to come the last 3-4 lessons of book 2, which are very close to becoming. Yeah, most people they find it difficult. We will do it very slowly, which are basically the verbs which have ya or a wow in them. So they are sometimes tricky. So that's the difficult part. And why do students find difficult? Because they don't practice. You have to practice it. You have to practice. If it's now we are in, like I mentioned last time also, now we are in the part of the course where we cannot just come to the class only and expect that we will get the benefit that we are looking for. We have to, during the week, you should be using dictionary on a daily basis. So you come across a verb in the Musaf, in the Quran Majid somewhere, you go search that verb, look for it, what is present, what is past tense, try to make amr from it, all of that. That should be like dictionary. I showed all of us the ejtal.org, I believe, ejtal.org. It should be used on a daily basis. And then you should be daily revising. And English key, you should read at least 1 chapter, English part. It should take you 7 minutes to 10 minutes before bed. Basically, that's like, a doctor writing a prescription for us, because it has to be done this way. Yeah. So we are in lesson number 20. If you do it 1 lesson each day, from book 2. Book 1 should be easier. So book 2, just revise every night 1 lesson. Make sure you keep doing it all the time, revising.
Because when you get to the lesson, Brother Qasim, you get a drift a little bit more, right? Because the key, yes, is wonderful. I tried to see if I can revise the lesson, but then that becomes, it just slips away from you, right? Like it's just.
Yeah. So that's why I say key is the minimum. And after that, if you can do lesson, that's bonus. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you are supposed to, in when I was taking the course, we did not do the homework as we do it right now. Each one of the exercises we do it in class. Our teacher used to do 1 or 2 questions sometimes, and then rest he will say this is assigned as a homework. Do it at home. If you have a question, come in next time and we can talk about it. Otherwise, just exercises were done. So that way we were moving fast. But I knew from my own experience, I knew that most of the students, they were not, or myself including, were not doing the exercises the way we are supposed to do that. Then when I started teaching, I said, no, let's do the exercises in the class together as well. But it, of course, takes so much time.
So now what should be a student like me who's a little bit, behind the plan for the next, because the holiday, like there would be no class, right? To go ahead and keep revising the keys, right, in the back, first of all, right? That should be my
Yeah. Yes, so I would say if you can read, English key, all the lessons, yeah, and make sure you understand the concept, yeah. So learn comes, you know that, okay, learn, what does learn do, and all of that, yeah. And then after that, if you find a lesson which is, you're not strong or you missed it or something, you can take a look at the video or attempt the lesson by yourself. And all of you, I have the offer all the time that all of you, if you have struggled with any concept anytime, then feel free to reach out to me. If I need to dedicate a time one-on-one or before the class or after the class, we can do that, no problem. If you like one-on-one, I prefer to have a group setting so that, other students can also benefit. But if you need, then we can do that, inshallah. I will try to accommodate myself, inshallah.
And like for me, from chapter 15 onwards, I feel a little bit weak on that. So if there is anybody who wants to come on board with me, I'll be more than happy to get together with that person.
Yeah, so that will be a good idea. Yeah, so take the offer from Brother Imran and you can connect and, decide on a time and you can study as a group online together. And then if still after that you have question, you can write down the questions. I log in at 8 o'clock. If you want, I can log in 7:30 and half an hour we can do it, or we can do, sometimes there is no question, we can do it 8 o'clock as well. So not a problem, inshallah.
Brother,
Yes, brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Like with learn, we cannot add seen or sofa, right? So similarly, can we can we not use seen or sofa with la when it is la nahiya?
Yeah, you will not, because it will not make sense, right? So,
Right.
is I am not eating, so it will not make sense to
I mean,
use,
like if we
because when
say
you use la, it means that, you are negating at the moment, then you are bringing up seen. So yeah, so it will not make sense. Yeah.
but in English it does, as in we say, I will not write soon. I guess it makes sense. Yeah.
You say I will not write.
Yeah.
I haven't. It's hard to say if we use like I will not write soon.
So la sataktub.
Yeah, I have not seen that with the la and seen. There may be, I'm not sure, but it does not make sense.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Probably it can be said in English like I'll not be doing it anytime soon, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Arabic, I have seen that that fi awwali waqt mumkin, that in my first possibility, yeah. So or soon or something like that. So you will have to then bring in other word to convey the whole meaning if needs to be. Yes.
And brother, in the last session, you said that female, not just female, I have no idea. You used plurals, and with plurals you used singular adjectives, and you said it can be used now. So I got my concept cleared in kullu jama muannas, and then I got it all
Confused
confused
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So that was, so what you can do is hold it on until we reach book 3 or we start analyzing the ayahs. So until then, because that came in the ayah, and 2-3 people asked me about this, that why is it feminine is used. So that's why I brought it up as an additional topic. But yeah, so it's just remember that that don't be too specific about gender matching. Yeah, so if in the Quran Majid it comes and it doesn't match, be flexible with it, because there is a lot of flexibility in the language. Yes.
So
yeah.
technically, ikhwatuhu al-kabiratu is fine.
So has to have a reason. So for example, if I am writing, I will not do that. Yeah, if I'm
Right.
teaching, I will not do that. But if it comes in the Quran Majid, then you have to explain. Yeah. So it's for us, if we are reading, teaching or writing small sentences, we should not do that, because it will confuse the students even further, right? But when it comes in the Quran Majid, then we need to know why. Yeah. So and those are the reasons. Yeah. So keep it towards the as far as Quran Majid, but our own, we should not try to play with the grammar ourselves, because we are not at that stage. Yeah. So when we are teaching, we keep it kullu jama muannas as it is, and we keep akil and ghair akil, all of that as it is. Yes.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. That will be my point of view, inshallah. So we are done with the break. Inshallah, let us continue. So next thing we are learning is lamma. Yeah, point number 2. So lamma is I'll give you the name for it. So it is harfu nafin wa jazmin. That's easy name. Yeah. So harfu nafin wa jazmin. That's it. Yeah. Harfu nafin wa jazmin. Yeah. So over here we see an example from the Quran Majid. So now with lamma, one thing to note, I don't want to confuse us, is that lamma has 3 different uses. Okay, lamma. One of them is this one over here. This is number 1. Yeah? Number 2 is lamma, which is used as a shart, which is shart is what? Condition. For condition. And number 3 usage is lamma is for bimana illa, except. Illa or except, except. Yeah. So these 2 we will be learning later on. Yeah. So wherever you see in the Quran Majid lamma, doesn't mean that it's the same lamma that we are learning over here. In many cases it will be, but otherwise we have to learn all 3 of them in order to know the difference and all of that. Yeah, and we will do that. It's coming up, inshallah. Book 3 we will reach there. So let's look at the example. Walamma yadkhul. See over here it was yadkhul, and then yadkhulil imanu fi qulubikum. So faith has not yet entered into your hearts. So not yet. It may enter, but not yet. Yeah. Versus walam yadkhulil imanu fi qulubikum. That translation would be that the iman had not or did not enter in your hearts. That means there is no more possibility either. It's a fact. it did not enter your heart. No, with lamma, there is a possibility that it has not entered yet, but it may enter later on, inshallah. Yeah. So sister was asking that, in the Musaf, would it be written like this? No, you see, sister, over here, walamma yadkhulil imanu. We are supposed to know that there is a sukoon over here because of lamma yadkhul, and then kasra is given just to connection purposes. Yeah, for connection purposes. What else we know? Yeah.
There is a little confusion in the mind about the construction, because we say that it's changing into mudare, but still the harf mudare is still there, right? We are not removing the harf mudare.
Yeah, so it does not change it. It's change the meaning into past tense. That is lam, not lamma. Lamma is not a kalb. Lamma does not change the meaning to past also. Faith has not yet entered into your hearts. It may enter later on. Yeah, so the meaning is still, in the future still. But
even in the case of lam, we are changing the meaning to
meaning to past, not
we're
not exactly. You are not changing, we are not removing the arfu mudare, we cannot. So that is there. Yes. Okay, so what else do we know about in this ayah is one thing to know important is that dakhala yadkhulu. So we said that when you are entering some place physically, then fi is not used. When it's something which is concept, fi is used. You see over here, fi is used. Why? Because the iman has not entered your hearts. Does iman physically enter? No, it's a conceptual concept, right? So okay, so zahaba abi ila makkata walamma yarjia. So my father went to Makkah and has not yet returned. So if I say walam yarji, that means he did not return. If I say walamma yarji, he did not return yet. That's the difference. After lamma, the verbs can be omitted. Example, akharajat tulabu, did the student exited? Lamma, not yet. So when you say lamma only, that means whatever your question was, that is meaning you want to say is that lamma yakhruju. Lamma yakhruju, they have not yet gone out. Just like in English, we can just say not yet. Somebody asks you, have you eaten? You say not yet. You do not say I have not eaten yet. So you just say not yet. Just like same way, lamma, you can say lamma. Number 3 third thing we are learning in this lesson is parts of the speech. In Arabic, there are only 3 parts of the speech. So we have a noun, al-ism, we have a fail, verb, and we have a harf, particle, that we know already, and there are examples given over here. Kitabun is a noun, kataba, yaktubu is a verb, ma, la, naam, lam, sin, sofa, all of them are huruf. Fourth thing that we learn in this lesson is nominal and verbal sentences. Nominal sentence, jumla ismiya, jumla fe'liya. This has been explained in lesson 1. So we know all of these jumla ismiya and jumla fe'liya. So when a sentence starts with a noun, then it is a jumla ismiya. If it starts with a verb, it is a jumla fe'liya. When it starts with a harf, we keep looking after harf wherever we find a noun or a verb. That's where it is starting. Number 5th thing that we are learning in this lesson is mahlan, means slowly, please. Don't hurry. So it is coming from a verb, like in Quran Majid it comes that amhilhum rawaida, or mahilhum also comes, and amhilhum rawaida. So give them some mohlat. In Urdu we say mohlat, to give some. So over here it means that slowly. So if I say mahlan, means slowly, please. Don't hurry. Okay, number 6 thing, ma indi kalamun wala kitabun. So this kind of la gives the meaning of neither nor. Ma indi kalamun, I have neither pen nor a book. neither a pen nor a book. Yeah, here are some more examples. So you use ma plus la together gives the meaning of neither nor. So let's look at more example. Ma fis sallajati ma'un wala asirun. Neither there is in the fridge, neither there is water nor juice. Ma fi jaybi realun wala qirshun. Neither I have a real or any change. Kirsh is a change of real, yeah. So that is basically the change, the coins. Okay, so what are the vocabulary we are learning in this lesson is istiqbalun means reception, to to receive somebody. Raisun is the president. Farkun, difference. Mithalun, example. Mahlan, slowly, please don't hurry. Hadara yahduru, to attend or to be present. Present, to be present or to attend something, yeah. Hadara yahduru is used 25 times in the Quran Majid. And istareh, take rest. Istareh, which form do you think it is?
8. Oh, form, okay.
Yeah,
10?
form 10, yes. So we said that ta tells us that it could be 8, but if you have Hamzatul Wasl seen and ta, then it is form 10, not 8. Yeah. So, but you are right, it could be form 8 also, but if it was only ta. But if it is Hamzatul Wasl seen and ta, it is form 10. Yeah. So we just as a practice. Yeah. So atayati. Yes, brother, of course. You have a question, brother Fus?
Yes, sorry. I just wanted to go with a couple of examples with ma and lamba when you're finished with the glossary.
Yeah, so examples we
Quran.
will see a lot. Yeah, from we will see a
I
lot
had
of
two
examples.
particular examples, like from Surah Bayyina, the first verse of Surah Bayyina, Lam yakun allazina kafaru, and the last, second last verse of Surah Qalam,
Okay,
where it says Lam sami'u zikra wa yaquluna.
Yeah, okay, inshallah we will take a look, but let's keep it towards the after the class, inshallah, or towards the end of the class, inshallah. Okay, we will take a look because we need to first do the lesson. Let's not go directly to the Quran Majid. Let's look at the lesson, learn more, it sink in, and then we go, inshallah. Yeah. So istareh is basically istaraha yastarihu. Then from there, fellow amr is istareh. You make fellow amr. This is how you make fellow amr with the past with the form 10. So take rest. You are asking somebody to take rest. Yeah. Atayati, to come. So atayati is very, very, very important verb, used 549 times in the Mus'haf. Yeah. So very important. Atayati. If I say atayati, you say to come. And what is this? Ai means that atayati, right? So it is as bab daraba yadribu. So I can say, sometimes people do it like this, dod at the end, yeah, written like dod, or ai group. Ai group means daraba yadribu. Yeah, atayati, it is bab daraba. Yeah. So I do not worry too much about the babs. Some teachers, they go too much into babs. I think this is something dictionary can tell us, then why not, so next word that we learn is allati is equal to allai. Both of them mean the same thing. Those who, feminine, 3 plus. So this is the plural of allati. Allati, allatani is dual, and allati and allai is the plural of allati. The one who, or those who. Now, one thing I just want to mention over here, don't worry too much about it, is that in Mus'haf Usmani, it will be written with the one la, with the mushaddada. There are actually 3 laws, right? 3 lams. Yeah. First lam is alif lam al, and then la ti again has a shadda and then has a alif, yeah. But in the Mus'haf Usmani script, it will be written like this: al la ti, and allahi will be written like this: al hamzatul wasl, al la with the mud on it, e. Allahi and Allati. So that's in modern Arabic, they write it like this, but in the Mus'haf, it's written like this. Same thing, Allati and Allahi. And then last word we'll learn is mamnu'un, forbidden. Forbidden.
So the first word istiqbal, is it not the same of sa and sofa, right? Sa and sofa with the hamzatul qata, and this is with hamzatul wasl, is it perception?
Seen and sofa is known as harfu istiqbal. Particle of futurity, yeah. Particle of futurity. So it's the same istiqbal, yes. Same istiqbal, same letter. So istiqbal has a meaning of, to receive somebody, to welcome somebody. That's more in Urdu. We use it like this as a reception, and but it is mostly is basically future is something also that we are receiving all the time, right? We are doing the reception of the future every single moment. We are receiving future, right? So that's where the receiving and reception part comes in, basically future, yeah. But in English you have two different words for reception, to receive somebody, and then future is a future word. So but if future is something, keep this in mind, the future is something we are receiving all the time, yeah, because and every moment is becoming past, and we are receiving the future. So with this, we can go to our lesson, inshallah.
Brother, can you? Okay.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, can you go back to the 70, page number 70?
Yeah.
In the last example of over there is neither water nor juice. So when we have to say there is something over there, so we begin with harfu jar generally, or with zarf. So we get the meaning there is, there are, and apart from that, what other ways we can we can utilize in which we can make sentences with there is and there are? Because I know in classical language we don't use hunaka in the beginning. So how can we use there is and there are apart from using harfu jar or an adverb?
How to say? So you'll have to give me a sentence in order to see what do you want to say, like,
Okay, so for example, if you want to say there is a car over there, how are you going to say it?
as-sayyaratu hunaka.
But it it
Yeah,
only
so you'll have to, yeah, so in English you can bring there is in the beginning, but in Arabic usually you don't do that. So if I say hunaka sayaratun, that is fine too. That is not a big mistake in Arabic. If I say hunaka sayaratun, look over there, unzur hunaka sayaratun, there is a car there. Yeah, so you can say that.
Okay.
No issue with that, inshallah.
Come back to you with better examples.
But think of an example that okay, what sentence you want to make, yeah. So let's go to our lesson, inshallah.
The spoken
Lesson.
Arabic with my friend, when it's like, there is my mother in the picture. So they say, Hunaka ummi fi surati, So Hunaka is used for there is, they're using that is when we talk among the Arabic friends.
Yes. One thing I forgot to mention here is that take rest. So istarih, yeah. So istaraha yastarihu. That's our istaraha yastarihu. That's our verb. Yastarihu. Because there is a jalsatul istiraha. You must have heard it. And jalsatul istiraha, right? that is a sunnah to do, Jalsatul Istira in the Salah, that basically when you get up in your first rakah and third rakah, after first rakah, you finish the rakah, you went into sujood and you finish the rakah, you don't go straight stand up. You sit down for a split of a second and get up. You must have seen some people doing it. We don't do it in Indo-Pak mostly, but Arab countries you will see that. That is a sunnah also. It is authentic sunnah of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that he would do a istiraha, especially when you are praying by yourself. Then do it. If you are the imam, don't do it, because if people behind you don't know, they will think that it is he is going sitting for tashahud, right? So they can they can maybe say subhanallah or something, that they may think that you went for tashahud. And and if you do istiraha and they don't do it, then they will be out of the salah because they went ahead of the imam. So when you are imam, don't do istiraha, jalsatul istiraha. But if you are praying by yourself, then we should, may Allah Ta'ala remind us, and we should do this to beautify our salah. There are sunnahs you can add to the salah that makes it beautiful, inshallah. So we should try to do that, inshallah. I just want to, if from the word istiraha, I wanted to share that with us, inshallah. Okay, so with this, let's start with lesson number 21, inshallah. So we have hands raised. So Brother Afroz, you want to go first, or is this the hand raised for the question?
Yes, I can go.
You can go ahead. Yes, let's read and translate for us.
At-tullabu, kayfa haluka ya ustazana?
Yes.
The students, how are you, our teachers?
Yeah, teacher of
Ustazana,
ours, or yeah. So one thing you did good was you said ya ustazana, right? Which is written over here too, and you said that, but why not ya ustazuna?
Ustazuna.
Anybody else can
So
also
this is mudaf ilayhi.
No,
Mudaf.
actually,
Yeah.
munada is always
Munada coming as
Mansub.
mudaf.
Munada.
Yes,
Mansub,
munada is
right?
always mansub, but it is
Yes.
mabni upon dhamma. So munada is supposed to be, if I say ya ustazu, and there is no na over here, then I have to say ya ustazu, and ustazu is munada mansub mabni upon dhamma. But all of the students, many of them said that this is coming as a mudaf ilayhi. When the munada is mudaf, it has to have a fatha. Ya Abdallahi. Same concept over here. Ya Ustazana, not Ya Ustazuna. Yeah, so that is good. Kaifa haluka ya Ustazuna? How's your condition, or how are you, oh our teacher? Do you want to read the next line also, brother Afroz?
Al-mudarrisu bi khairin ahmadullah washkuruhu.
Yes.
Ana ma ara
So
Haruna.
it's let's translate this part and then
Bi khairin, I am fine, or I'm like
with
okay.
khair. So all well, or
the good, yes.
With khair. So
with
over
khair.
here, I just want to mention one thing, that ana is mahzuf. Bi khairin, he's actually saying ana bi khairin, yeah, because otherwise bi khairin by itself only jar wa majrur does not make sense, not a complete sentence, yeah. So it is ana is mahzuf, understood over here, ana bi khairin, yeah. But you don't say, like somebody asks you, how are you? We say all good, I'm fine. But you don't have to say I am, very well or something. You say all fine, good, So ana bi khairin, yeah, go ahead, continue. Ahmadullah wa ashkuru.
Praise first. Sorry.
Taiwan, just to confirm, I say ana bi khairin, is it wrong grammatically?
No, it's fine. It's fine, but you can say bi khairin also, yeah. It's ana bi khairin, that's perfectly fine too, yes. So what's the translation of Ahmadullah wa ashkuruhu?
Ahmadullah is, we usually say Alhamdulillah, but this is not mudaf ilayh, right? This is some other form, I think.
Yeah,
This
so
is
what
like a,
form do you think it is? So the verb is Hamida, Hamida Yahmadu. Yahmadu. To praise. To praise. To praise, yeah. Hamida Yahmadu. From there, what do you think of Ahmadu? What do you think?
this is
This is I
imperative form.
praise.
I
Temporary.
praise. Because
Yes.
is there.
I praise, yes, okay.
Yes,
First person.
so yeah, I praise. Who do you praise? That's your mafulun bihi. So Ahmadu is fe'lun mudari'un marfu'un. So this is Ahmadu is your mudari marfu. I am praising Allah. Wa ashkuruhu and shakara yashkuru. To thank. Shakara yashkuru. I can just put dhamma over here, meaning its mudare is yashkuru. Yeah. From there, yashkuru, tashkuru, ashkuru, nashkuru. This is ashkuru is felun mudareun marfuun. And where is my file? Mustatir takdiruhu ana. So ana, I am the doer who is doing this shukr. Yeah. So ashkuru who is my mafulun bihi. Yeah. Ashkuru, waw is harfu atf. Yeah. Again, we know that. So Ahmadullah, I praise Allah, or I am praising Allah. Wa ashkuruhu, and I am thanking Him. Yeah. Continue.
Yes, and then ana ma arai Haruna. I see. Oh, I don't see Harun.
Yeah.
Alam yahdur. What is yahdur? He's not present.
Yes. Lam yahdur. So did he
Lam.
not?
Oh,
Did
is he not present?
Yeah, did he not present? Yeah, so we do not say
Oh.
like this in English. So did he not come? We will say like this. Yeah. So you know, is he not present? Something like that. Yeah, but actually means that hadara yahduru means he was present. Yahduru, he is present. Lam yahduru, he is not present. Lam yahdur, is he not present? Yeah, is he
Brother,
not
won't it
present?
be was he not present?
Yeah,
Because the
so
meaning will change to Madi.
but is he not?
Was he not present?
Yeah. So did he not come is actually what I want to say over here,
Okay.
because this is, yeah, did he
Yeah.
not come? Yeah. So that is, yeah, because present is not giving the tense. You are right that it's not giving the meaning in the past. So did he not come? Yeah. So I would change this to alam, you know, to come is atayati. Yeah, so from there I would use that instead of yahdur, because it's giving the present, you know, it's not giving the concept of a past tense. Yes. But let's look at it. Ana ma ara Haruna. So ana means I am, ma ara. So the verb is, this is also another important verb, is ra'a yara. Ra'a yara means to see. Ara'ayta allazi, all of that is the same verb. Ra'a yara is to see. It is a bab fataha yaftahu. So it is a bab fataha, meaning a bab. So from there yara, then you have ara. So I am not seeing him. I am not seeing Harun. Ana ma ara. So with mudare you are using ma to say that I am not seeing him now, right? So that's the difference between ma and la with mudariya. So ana ma ara Harun, I am not seeing him now, or I am not seeing him, or I am not seeing Harun. Alam yahdur, did he not present? Basically, did he not come? So that is good, brother Afroz.
So here ana is optional, right? Ana.
Yes, ana is
Ana.
have. Yeah. So if he would have said ma ara Harun, it would have been the same thing, but it's for emphasis. Yeah. So I don't see him, right? So for emphasis, you bring in ana ma ara Haruna. Yeah. Last time I made a mistake that last class is that I said Umar is not mamnu min as-sarf. It is actually Umar Umaru. Yeah, so Umar, just remember it is always, it has to be. I was thinking afterwards that why did I say that, but I got confused with something. Umar is for sure, it is a mamnu min as-sarf. And I think our sister did say that, but she was correct, yes. Okay, so who is next? Badr Fayaz?
Yes. So At-Tullabu, the student said, Naam, yes, innahu, for sure, he, lam yahzur, al-yawm, did not attend today. So if we connect, then it will be yahzuril yawm.
Mashallah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is actually Majzoom. So that's why, it's odd that you see the Sukoon and the Kasra, but Dr. Saab put it so that we will know that it is Majzoom, but Kasra is given only to connection purposes. Yeah, Doril Yawma. Yeah.
Yawma.
So let us analyze. So Naam is our Harfu Jawab.
Harfu Jawab.
Innahu. What is Inna?
Tawqeed
Harf
wa
Tawqeed.
nasb.
Yeah.
Tawqeedin wa nasbin.
Yeah, mashallah, harfu tawqeed wa nasbin. And inna, whenever we have inna, then we are looking for ismu inna.
Ismu inna, khabar inna.
Yeah, so ismu inna is always
mansub.
Mansub. So this who is our mansub. So this is our who is our ismu inna. Lam yahduril yawma. This jumla whole sentence is coming as a khabar inna. So this whole sentence is our khabar inna. And then let's analyze this whole sentence. Lam, what is lam, brother Fayaz?
Lam is harfi nafiyin jazmin wa qalbin.
Yes, mashallah. Yeah. And then yahdur is fe'lun mudari'un majzumun. Okay, so we will say, so we will say fe'lun mudari'un majzumun bi lam. We can say that because of lam. Yeah, bi lam means because of lam. And al yawma, what's the analysis of al yawma?
Is zarf maybe?
Yeah, it's zarf.
Zarf.
Or known as mafulun fihi.
Fihi, yeah.
Maful fihi. You can say mafulun fihi or zarf, no problem. Al mudarris, so you can lower your hand. Jazakumullah khairan. Sister Najma, go ahead.
Okay. Wa al mudarrisu wa aina asdiqa'uhu us-salasatu, and where are his three friends?
Yes, mashallah. Yeah. So, and where are his three friends? So read the next also, so we can analyze that.
Al-mudarrisu wa aina wa
No, the next line. At-tulabu.
At-tulabu hum aidan lima yahduru. Whom they also did not attend.
Yes, but lam yahduru.
Lam. They also lam is did not, right? Lam.
Yes, yeah, that's
They
correct.
did
You
not,
did that correct.
did not attend or did not come.
Yeah, mashallah. Yeah, so that is good. So hum aidan lam yahduru. So lam, because of lam, what happened to yahduru? What was it actually?
It was yahduruna. Because of lam, it became mansub and the noon got dropped.
Noon got dropped. And what is this alif known as?
Alif of protection.
Alif farika. Alif farika. That is good, mashallah. So the important point that you picked up right is that noon has been dropped over here. Yahduruna became yahduru because of lam. Yeah, so that is good. Sister Shajaria, go ahead.
المدرس the students التعرفون التعرفون do you all know أين ذهبوا where they went.
Yes, mashallah. So read the next also.
أحد الطلاب
Yes.
one
Translation.
of students.
One of the students, yeah.
أظن I think أن أظن أنهم I think that they all
Yes. Yeah.
I think that they all ذهبوا went إلى المدير إلى المطار إلى
Matari.
المطار to
the airport.
Airport. Okay. Yeah, I think they all went to airport. لاستقبال for the reception. رئيسهم
Rais is the president.
Okay, for the reception of their president. الذي who يأتي come.
Yeah. Is coming or
is coming.
Yeah, الذي يأتي because present tense, so is coming اليوم today.
Today إلى المدينة to مدينة المنورة مدينة المنورة لزيارة to visit for visiting masjid.
Yes.
زيارة المسجد الرسولي masjid of Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
MashaAllah, that is good. So أظن أنهم ذهبوا إلى المطار. So I think zanna yazunnu, to think. Yeah. So from there azunnu, so I am thinking. Yeah. So what we don't say in English, I am thinking. I say I think. Annahum zahabu, but it is in present tense. Yeah. So this is mudare. Azunnu, you will write down underneath mudare marfu. So important verb zanna yazunnu. Zanna yazunnu, to think. Yeah. Zunnu. Yazunnu. It has the same meaning of za'ima. Yaz'amu, za'ima. You know, comes in the Quran Majid also, is to allege, to claim. Yeah, so Zaima means to allege and Zanna means to think. Yeah, so you have the feeling. So Azunnu, I think, Annahum Zahabu ilal Matari, they went to the airport, Listikbali Raisihim, for the reception of president of them, Allazi Yati Al-Yawma, the one who is coming today, ilal Madinatil Munawwarati li ziyarati Masjidi
What is
Rasulillah
yati?
sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ata yati. So I said that is an important verb. Ata yati means ata yati. Ata yati was part of the vocabulary. We how many times used? Many times, I believe ata yati is used. I said 549 times. Yeah, so used 549 to come. Ata yati means to come. Yeah, so we say Araita allazi, Raita. Yeah, so Raita. No, that is not Atayati. And that is Ra. That was with Ra. Atayati comes many times. Yeah. So
I mean, the whole word means to come.
To come. Yeah. Ata is past tense. Yati is present tense. Atayati, to comes. So Ata is past tense and Yati is present tense. Yeah, iti will be your fellow amr. Yeah, ituni, atuni zubar al hadid. That is also comes in Surah Kaf. So anyway, so yati means to come. Yeah. So allazi yati. So yati is mudare marfu, and the file is huwa, which is mustatir in here. So, and allazi Ya'ti al-yawma, yawma is zarf or mafulun fi. Ila is jar, this is majroor, that part is easy, this is naat. Li is harf jar, ziyara is majroor, plus mudaf, masjidi is mudaf ilayhi, plus mudaf, ar-rasuli is mudaf ilayhi, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This is a parenthetical sentence with it. This is known as, what is parenthetical sentence known as? Jumla? Somebody remember the name? No, Jumla Etaraziya. Jumla Etaraziya. Parenthetical sentence, yeah. So that is a type of a sentence which is basically not part of, grammatically it's not part of that, you know, we say sallallahu alaihi wasallam or we say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but subhanahu wa ta'ala we just say it parenthetical sentence with it, yeah. So jumla itaraziya, just if you can remember, if not we will do it again many times inshallah. So that was good, mashallah.
Why is a masjid the
Ziyarati al-Masjidir Rasuli. So because it is mudaf ilayhi, right? So visitation of Masjid of Rasulullah.
Okay, so it's not a maf'ulun bihi, right?
No, it's not
Should be
maf'ul bihi.
maf'ulun bihi, I think.
No. Visitation of Masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it is mudaf ilayhi.
And if we
3-4
say
mudaf ilayhi.
if we say Masjidil Nabi, how did we say that? Nabi.
Yeah, if instead of Rasul you want to say Nabi, yeah, so Masjidin Nabi, yeah, Nabi.
Okay.
Here the ziyarati is used as masdar.
Masdar, yes, this is Masdar.
Okay.
So you can bring in Masdar Muawwal in here as well, yes.
Oh, so this is not fail, right? Okay, I got it.
Yeah, this is Masdar. Yes. Ziyara is a Masdar, right? So
Yes,
it's a noun, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is the difference between Yati and Ja'a? Ja'a is come, right?
Ja is also to come, yeah. So same thing. I think different verb, same meaning. Same meaning.
And how would we make like majzoom or?
I think we learned past some time ago. Ati means bring, right? Did you? Or where
Yes.
else?
So atayati, this is
Uh-huh.
atayati, yeah, means to come.
Come.
But
Okay.
if it has a noun afterward with be, then it means to bring, to come with, basically to come with. If I say to you, or if I say to someone that come with a glass of water, meaning to bring a glass of water, right? So whenever it atayati, whenever it comes with a harf jar be afterwards, then it means to bring.
To bring, okay.
To bring, yes.
It's usually in a
Actually,
colloquial, sorry.
yeah, so actually you are saying is that to come with, you know, whatever. So which means in English we say to bring, right?
So in colloquial, usually they say to each other, Atini is the same thing.
Atini means that bring to me. This
Bring to
noon
me
is
as
noon
like,
waka, and yeah,
this is a fail amar as a fail.
Yes,
fail
yeah,
amar is-
yeah, yes, yeah. So that's what Brother Taki was asking. How do we make fellow amar? And so these are nouns which have a ya or a wow in it. So towards the end of book 2, we will be doing it, inshallah, how to make fellow amar and all of that from there. Very interesting topic, inshallah.
I was trying to rephrase it in the masdar muawwal form for the ziyara. So what would be the mudare for this, for ziyara?
Zara yazuru.
Yeah, Zara yazuru, mashallah. Yeah.
Yazuru.
Zara yazuru.
Yazuru, okay.
Yazuru. Zara yazuru. So then it will be an yazura. So an.
Okay.
plus yazura, because an makes
Mudare mansub, yeah.
Mudare mansub. So it will be that li an azura masjidar rasuli. Then it will be mafulun bihi, masjidar rasuli sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Yes.
So that he visit the masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah, but that's good practice to replace the master with master muawwal. You can do that anytime. Yes. Okay, so Mudarris says Stras Mazim.
المدرس أكتبتم الواجبات يا أبنائي? Oh my sons, did you all write the schoolwork or the homework? الطلاب نعم كتبنا. Students say yes, we wrote. You want me to continue?
Yeah, continue, because these are small sentences, you know. So,
Yeah,
and naam
Aliyun.
katabna is easy, madin, and
Yeah.
this is na is our file,
Yeah.
so it's easy. Yeah.
Ana lam aktub. I did not write. Ali
Yeah.
is
So
saying I did not
let's
write. So
let's
this
analyze
one,
this one. Yeah.
yeah. So in this case, ana is again for emphasis purposes. So,
Yes.
but still we can say it is a, can we say it is a mubtada as well? Because it's
Yes. Yeah.
starting with it.
We have to say it. This is
We have to say
mubtada. So
it's
this is our
mubtada,
first.
yeah.
So first
First
marfu.
marfu now.
If
Yeah.
this is
And
mubtada, and then whole
so
thing is coming as a khabar.
as
This
if
is a
khabar
sentence.
over
Yeah.
here. And lam is harfin, rafin, wa jazmin was wa kalbin. And
Qalbin,
aktub
mashallah.
is the majzoom form of the mudare.
Yes. So aktub, yeah. So how will we write underneath aktub? Failun, mudariun.
Mudareun marfoon.
No, is it marfu?
Oh, sorry. Failun
Majzoom.
mudareun majzoom.
Majzoom, be lam.
Jazm.
You can
Bilam.
say bilam because of lam, yeah. So that
Bilam.
is the proper way will be failun mudariun majzumun bi lam, or failun mudariun majzumun bisakuni. Yeah, so or sakuna zahira. Yeah, so but you don't say sakuna zahira, you just sakun is visible there anyway, right?
Yeah.
So he could have said that ana ma katabtu. Katabtu, that is same meaning, right? So ana ma katabtu, I did not write.
Right.
Or ana lam aktub, but lam aktub has a more emphasis in it.
More emphasis.
That I did not write. He's saying with more emphasis. Yes, so that is good, mashallah, sister. Brother Abdul Rahman, let's continue.
Yes. Al-Mudarrisu lima lam taktub ya bunayya. Why have you not written, or why did you not write, oh my little child?
Yes.
Ali says لأنني لم أفهم الدرس, because I did not understand the lesson.
Yes, so let us analyze li annani. So li annani is basically because we learned that, yeah.
Yes.
And then lam afham, then got a kasra because of iltiqa'u sakinain, so that is there. And lam, can you define that?
Yeah, it is harfu nafiyin wa jazmin wa qalbin.
Qalbin. And afham?
Afham is fi'lun mudari'un mansubun.
Mansubun?
Majzuman, astaghfirullah.
Yes, yeah, mashallah, that's good, mashallah. Brother Taki, go ahead, next line.
Next line is al-mudarrisu ma huwa shay'u alladhi lam tafhamhu fi darsi. What in that lesson or in lesson in this thing?
Yeah, what is the thing?
What is the thing that you did not understand from this lesson?
Yeah, in the lesson. Not
Okay,
this, because there is no haza, right? Or so the fit darsi, in the lesson. Yeah. So what is the thing that you did not understand it in the lesson? Tafhamhu. who is my mafulun bihi, right? So that you did not understand it in the lesson. Yeah. So he's asking, what did you not understand? You want to do the next line also?
علي لم أفهم الفرق بين الجملة الاسمية والجملة الفعلية. So I did not understand الفرق, the difference between الجملة الاسمية, between difference between جملة اسمية والجملة الفعلية, and difference between جملة اسمية and جملة فعلية. So I did not understand difference between جملة اسمية and جملة فعلية.
Yes. MashaAllah. So lam is our harfu nafin.
نفين وجزم وقلب.
أفهم
أفهم is مضارع للم.
yes مضارع
And
مجزوم yeah الفرقة
الفرقة is different. Is it
مفعول به
مفعول به, right? مفعول به. It's a
بين is ظرف
بين is ظرف. الجملة is مضاف إليه.
yeah
جملة الاسمية. So the whole of them will consider مضاف إليه.
no مضاف and plus جملة اسمية is not
اسمية is not. Oh, okay. So
not
مضاف
وجملة
إليه
الفعل
اسمية is
yeah
not. والجملة again it is معطوف on جملة الاسمية.
yeah
So it will be the same مضاف, and then الفعلية is not.
مضاف إليه. So Ali does not understand the difference between جملة فعلية and جملة اسمية, so I think he can use some help from all of us here.
I have
We can
a quick question about the
yes.
use of baina here. I
Yeah.
am forgetting the concept of the usage of baina. In some cases, we bring baina in between, right? Like 2 times, bainaka or baini, something like that between you and me. So what is the rule there to bring baina 2 times?
Between me and you, so
Yeah.
so there is no rule. Depending on the usage, you can bring it 2 times if you need to. No,
So here we can bring in instead of wow.
No, because I do not understand difference between jumla ismiya and jumla fe'liya.
Okay.
So you want to say bain al jumla ismiyati, bain al jumla fe'liyati? No. You have to bring in and, because the
Okay.
difference between this and that, right? So in English
Yes.
also you have to have an
No,
and.
because there are
No,
some
we were
cases
saying
in
we
which
were talking about that this is between you and me.
yes.
So haza baini wa bainaka. This is
Yeah.
between you and me. Yeah. So that is there. Yes. Yeah. So no rule depending on haza baini wa bainaka. So that's
Okay.
yeah. No. So you bring in baina twice because this is between me and between you.
Oh, see.
It's like that. Yes.
Okay.
When we use pronouns, we use bring baina 2 times, right?
That's right. Yeah. Most of the time you see that. Yes. Because this is between me and
Yeah.
between you.
Okay.
It's like that. Yes. Saying like that. Yes. Okay. So who's next? Brother Afroz? Yeah.
عباس كثير من الطلاب لم يفهموا هذا. Abbas says كثير, a lot from the students don't understand this.
Yeah, did not understand this.
Did not.
He should talk about himself, but he is shy to say that I did not understand. He says a lot of students did not understand this. Yeah, so and Hussein says, so kasirun minat tulabi, I think easy. Kasirun is our mubtada. Minat tulabi jar wa majroor. Yeah. Lam yafhamu, this whole jumla is coming as a khabar. and lam is harfu nafiin wa jazmin wa qalbin. Yafhamu, it was actually yafhamuna, noon got dropped. So failun mudareun majzumun bi hasfin nooni. That's why we will say that it is fail mudare majzoom because by dropping the noon, and haza is our mafulun bihi. Lam yafhamu haza, they don't understand this, and this going towards the the concepts between the farq between jumla ismiya and jumla failure. So Al Hussein says, go ahead, Sister Najma.
Al Hussein, Sa'altu akhawatil allai yadrusna fil madrasatis sanawati
Sanawiyati.
sanawati an haza walam yarifna. Sa'altu, I asked my sister those lessons you studied in the secondary school, an haza walam, but this we did not understand.
Yeah, so sa'altu akhawati. Sa'altu, this is sa'ala, yas'alu, right? So the sa'altu, I asked. Tu is our file. Akhawati mafulun bihi plus mudaf and ti mudaf ilayhi. I asked my sisters, Allahi, those who or the ones who Yadrusna, they study or they are studying fil madrasati saniviyati, in the secondary school, an haza, about this. So this is an is harf jar and haza is ism majroor. Walam ya rifna. Waw is harfu atf. Lam is, we know, harfu nafin wa jazmin wa qalbin. Ya rifna failun mudariun mabniun ala sakun fi mahalli jazmin. Why? Because this is hunna and antunna are mabni, right? So when we analyze this, we will say failun mudariun mabniun ala sakun fi mahalli jazmin bi lam. Yeah, because of lam, it is in the place of majzoom. Yeah, so that's why now Dr. Saab is bringing all situations. Sometimes the giving a sakun jazm, then noon comes and noon goes, and now he brought in the mabni group. Yeah, so that is good. Brother Iqbal, your turn. Mudarris says. Brother Iqbal, yeah. Walaikum assalam.
سأشرح لكم هذا الدرس مرة أخرى الآن. سأشرح, سأشرح لكم, I will explain to you all هذا الدرس مرة الأخرى الآن. This lesson one more time now.
Yes, mashallah.
اسمعوا الجملة الاسمية. اسمعوا الجملة, the nominal.
So Isma'u, listen.
Listen, yeah.
Yeah, so this is basically a command, yeah. Isma'u, listen, all of you. Yeah.
اسمعوا, listen. هي الجملة التي أولها اسم. The nominal sentence is the sentence which has its first word. أولها اسم, noun.
Yeah, the first word of it is a noun.
Is a noun. Nahwa.
Yeah. Nahwa means for example.
For example, as-sayyaratu jamilatun, the beautiful car. The car is beautiful. Hamidun marizun, Hamid is sick. Amnatu mushtahidatun, Amna is hardworking. فكل جملة من هذه الجمل الأولها اسم. فكل جملة من هذه الجمل أولها اسم. So every sentence from these sentences, their first word is ismun, noun.
Yes.
والاسم الثاني واسم الثاني هو الخبر. And it is the subject, and the second noun is the
Predicate, yeah.
is the khabar.
Is the khabar, is the predicate, yeah.
Predicate. المبتدا والخبر مرفوعان. فهمت. المبتدا والخبر, the subject and the noun are marfoon.
Yeah.
Did you all understand?
Yes. MashaAllah. So, fahimtum. So, marfu'ani, what do you think about this one? What is it?
Marfu'ani.
Yeah, what will be the translation?
Both are dual.
Both,
Yes,
yeah,
this
dual,
is dual.
yeah.
Yes. This
Two,
is dual.
ani,
Marfu'un,
yeah.
yeah. Marfu'un, marfu'ani. Yeah.
Two, yeah, dual.
Two, yes. Yeah, so
Right.
that is a dual, yeah. So, marfu dual, yeah. So, marfu'ani, two marfu.
Right.
Yeah. So, mashallah, that is good. So, let's do quickly. Sa'ashrahu lakum hadha darsa marratan ukhra. I will explain for all of you this lesson marratan ukhra, one more time, al-ana, right now. Isma'u. So, samia, yasma'u, from there we drop the harfu mudare and we drop the noon. Isma'u. Yes, yes, it was actually tasma'una, right? It became isma'u. So, this is hamzatul wasl. Isma'u fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hasfin noon. Al-jumlatu ismiyatu hiya jumlatu. So, he says, listen, Jumla ismiya hiya jumlatu allati awwaluha ismun. It is a sentence, the one which beginning of it or the first of it is a noun. Nahwa basically means for example, yeah. So nahwa is basically we use it also for grammar. So what is the difference? Is basically what is the purpose of grammar? Is to explain something also, right? And what is the purpose of giving somebody an example? Is also to explain. So the nah is meaning to explain something, yeah. So for example, as-sayyaratu jamilatun, the car is beautiful. Hamidun maridun, aminatu mujtahidatun. Kullu jumlatin, all of these or all these sentences, min hazihil jumal, among these sentences, awwaluha ismun, beginning of it is a noun. Wa huwa al-mubtada'u, and it is mubtada. Wal ismu sani huwa al-khabaru, and the second noun is a khabar. Al-mubtada'u wal khabaru marfu'ani. Mubtada and khabar are both marfu. Afahimtum, did you all understand? Again a question. At-Tulab says Naam fahimnaha jayyidan. Naam, yes, fahimnaha. Fahimnahu. We understood it very well. Yeah. So this is fahimna. This is na is our file. And fahima yafhamu. This is past tense. So we understood it jayyidan very well. Abbas says, Ana lamma afham. I did not understand yet, or I still did not understand. Yeah, not yet. I did not understand. So, lamma is harfu nafiin wa jazmin. Easy. So, ana is mubtada, lamma harfu nafiin wa jazmin. Afham is failun mudari'un majzumun because of lamma. Kulta, you said, Innal mubtada wal khabara marfu'ani. You said that surely mubtada and khabar are marfu. Fama ma'anal marfu. What is the meaning of marfu? Ma ma'ana marfu. What is the meaning of marfu? Mudarris says, Al marfu huwa How are we doing with the time? Yeah, so 10 minutes. So let's try to finish if we can, inshallah. Otherwise, I think no, we will have to continue because it's a long lesson. Yeah. So let's do as much as we can. So Madaris says, Al-marfu huwa al-ismu allazi fi akhirihi dammatun. Marfu is a noun, the one which in the end of it is a dhamma. Nahwa, for example, al-mudarrisu. Yeah, so al-kitabu, al-babu. Yeah. Abbas says, al-ana fahimtu. Now I understand. The al-mudarris says, amma al-jumlatu failiyatu fahiya jumlatu allati awwaluha failun. Nah dakhala al-mudarrisu qala al-mudiru yaktubu talibu fafi kulla jumlatin min hazihil jumali kalima tani. In all of these sentences, there are two words. Al-kalimatu ula fi'lun wal kalimatu saniyatu ismun. The first word is a fail and the second word is a noun.
Are we looking at the word amma for the first time there, or I think I missed it before? Amma, the first word, ammal jumlatu.
No, as far as we saw this
okay.
in I believe book 1. So what is important is good that you asked. What is important about amma? We learned that. Let's see if somebody remembers.
We use this in the duas and
yes,
even in the
yeah, somebody else said it. Amma and
fa
will come afterwards. Amma baad fa'auzu billahi minash shaitan. Imam says that all the time, right? So
Yeah.
amma came, fa we should be looking for. Fa here. See? Fa came. So amma will always be followed by fa. Yeah. So that's a good revision. But amma baad fa'auzu billahi minash shaitanir
Yes.
rajim. Yeah. So that's how the Imam says. Why fa'auzu billahi? Why not auzu billahi? Because amma and fa go together hand in hand. Yeah. So okay, so وهذا الاسم الذي يأتي بعد الفعل اسمه فاعل. So the noun that comes after the fail is a file. Al-fa'ilu marfuun afahimtum. File is also marfu. Yeah, al-fa'ilu marfuun. File is marfu. So this part I think it looks long, but it is easy part that we know already. So let's stop over here. Tulab says Naam fahamna walhamdu lillahi. We understood and all praise belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we will continue from here after Eid. Please remember all of us in these special days of the Zil Hijjah. May Allah Ta'ala accept it from all of us. Do special du'as. These are the best days of the year that the sun shines upon. May Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq to do something. May Allah Ta'ala forgive us all of our sins, our parents, our kids. May Allah Ta'ala give them hadayat, give us hadayat. May Allah Ta'ala give all the people who are sick. May Allah Ta'ala cure them. May Allah Ta'ala protect all the Muslims wherever they are, Muslimin, wherever they are. Ya Allah, help them, bless them, make it easy for them, give them sakina, rahma, maghfirah, Ya Rabbal Alameen. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك اللهم اجعل هذا القرآن العظيم ربيع قلوبنا ونور صدورنا وجلاء أحزاننا وذهاب همومنا وغمومنا يا أرحم الراحمين إنك على كل شيء قدير رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. So remember, no homework inshallah. Homework is to keep on reciting Quran Majid as much as you can. At least one juz a day for all of us. That is homework. If you can do more, please do so. And Eid Mubarak to all of you in advance. May Allah Ta'ala make it easy for all of us. May Allah Ta'ala make it easy for our brothers and sisters in Gaza and wherever they are. And inshallah, we will have our next class in 15 days or 14 days, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Alaikum assalam.
So, Brother Qasim, can I discuss a few things here?
Yes, so let me just pause the recording so that we can. Just 1 second.